everybody. Down to sunny Sydney, Australia. We're here for round 3 of the Super 7 series, the Planet Eclipse Open. We're going to watch some live paintball for over the next 2 days. So yeah, if you're joining us on Facebook or via YouTube, make sure you drop us a line, say g'day. Let us know that you're watching. So first up today, we are going to have Sydney Explicit playing against Eastside Raw. Eastside Raw they've had a team in every event so far this year, but the lineup on the team's been completely different. But this team that we're actually going to see today is their full lineup. We see a bit of a ghost on his phone there. Shitters. Chris Sheehan. He's back from the dead. I haven't seen him in about a year, and he's back. If you want to see some weird paintball, he's your man. He does some strange things. So that's explicit on your screen. In the middle there, in the dye, in the black and green jersey, Ben Simpson coming out of retirement as well. An old Envious player. They haven't been back this season yet, so good to see them out of retirement. Greg Sewers also guesting with them from the States, one of the US pro players. So these are all our beautiful camera angles we're going to bring you guys today. We are able to, get in the pits and see what the guys are up to in between points. See if anyone loses their crap and starts throwing things. That's Eastside Raw on your screen there. So these guys took out the NXL, the Australian NXL event this year. Big props to them. They're a team coming out of Queensland, which is it's interesting to see that Queensland's so far away from Sydney where we are. It's probably like a 10 or a 12-hour drive, and these guys have 3 teams down here this weekend. So it's really good to see all the Queensland paintballers supporting us down here. Looks like a bit of confusion with the Raw guys. We've got a couple on the home side and a couple on the away side, so it looks like they might be a bit confused at which end they're starting. So we've got we got our illustrious leader Mike stepping up. He's going to join us. He can tell us all about
my hair looks
Super Sevens.
For the camera. Let's go, Yowie.
All right, so the refs are ready to go.
No, we're good. Let's rip.
So like I said, if you're joining us, what do we got on there? Yeah, that's our YouTube stream.
Which is working.
Yeah. Jumping this up. All right, Mike, the man himself, joining us.
I'm better.
There we go. That's better.
It's warming up slowly.
How's it been setting up for this one, Mike? Fun like usual?
It's been interesting to say the least. We seem to have got everything on pretty much on schedule. Thank God for the weather. Weather's been in our favour. So I think everything's ready to roll pretty much. We're just a couple minutes late for first game by about 5 minutes, which is not too bad.
That's alright, gives everyone watching a time to wake up, get coffee.
Get that coffee in them and get the wheels in motion. So who we got first? Explicit and Eastside Raw.
See, I was just saying this Raw team, the lineup, we haven't seen this composition of players. They've all been busy doing other things, and they've been sending a random team down. So it'll actually be interesting to see their full squad. Yeah, it's with 5 players on the field. It's not what's that? How much?
Just more than half the team. Yeah, it's 3 guys out of a 5 man. So it's right. The refs are croning the guns for the first match. You can see on the film on the screen. Sorry, Yowie croning everyone's guns from Explicit.
What number are they looking for, Mike? How fast those guns shoot?
Under 15. 15's the magic number. 15 balls per second. So it looks like they've got a Ben Simpson there out of retirement from Envious, who's coming on to guest with Explicit. You got Greg Sewers, who plays for Los Angeles Ironman, one of the US pro teams. So he's Explicit's pro import for this round. Mick Jones, number 15, he's the captain of Sydney Explicit. Jason Gardner's topping up there on screen. Jason's from New Zealand.
Yeah, but he's unfortunately out with an injury.
He's hurt himself. Oh, that's a big kill for him because he's a great player.
Yeah, well, I was speaking to them before this event. They said he wasn't coming, and then he was there this morning. Apparently, he'd already paid for his flight, so
thought, what the hell, I'm coming over.
Instead of wasting it, I'll just come and fill pods. So
yeah, cool. So 23, Jared Cossier on the screen right now. So they've got a few there. Also, yeah, Ben Simpson. There was another import there from SDK. Yes, Stevie from SDK's playing.
Steve Browning.
Yeah.
He's playing on Perth Crisis.
No, you sure? Who's on number 4? Oh no, 14's Greg Sewers, isn't it?
Yeah, Greg Sewers is 14.
So take that back.
Yeah. Well, good way to start the day.
Wrong team.
Close. So yeah, looking at this field, the way it's laid out is there's not a lot of good strong lanes onto the snake side off the break. So I think we should see some guys getting out wide early on the snake side, being able to actually go to town on the snake.
Well, when the teams were training here yesterday and last week when they were having a bit of a run on it, yeah, the snake was very fast. Very, very fast. So we should see a lot of action on our side of the field, which will be interesting. I know when I was talking to a couple of the team captains yesterday, they were saying how the Dorito seems to also play fast. So you might find that the wall doesn't have the stopping power that it has in previous layouts.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of tall bunkers back. So the back centre is usually a low bunker. It's really high. So it seems like a field that really helps and supports the back guys that can just stand and shoot all day. But also it's very cluttered up through the centre with those big cans near the W and stuff like that. So
they take a lot of the lines out. There's a lot of lanes, should I say, that are blocked. So we see Sydney Explicit doing their big chant before they start, all G'd up. All the extra players will walk off and leave with the 5.
Yeah, it's always tough being the first game up. You haven't had a chance to watch anyone else and see how they play, so nothing to copy, nothing to go off.
So what do we got? We're looking in the pit right now for Raw.
20 seconds.
Okay, so we've got Aaron McCall. Looks like Aaron on Explicit will be going up to the snake corner, and you'll probably see Ben Simpson trying to get into the snake as quick as possible.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
This is looking over Explicit's shoulder.
2, 1.
So Raw
Goes straight to the wall, and Ben Simpson straight to snake 2.
Raw took the wall, the snake, and the Dorito 3.
Yeah.
That was a big play.
Nice big push. Oh, there you go. But the first blood goes to Explicit. Raw loses a player from the Dorito 2. But Wall's got everything. Oh. Yep. Oh, but he trades, so Wall takes out the Explicit player.
Yeah, Greg Sewers. Big boy.
So it's still 3 on 4.
Yeah, Ben Simpson able to, get quite quickly up through that snake into the snake 50. You can see him just poking his head out of that Dorito there.
Yeah.
And here comes Shagger. Coming down to trade out with Ben
takes
Simpson.
Out. Nice move by Shay.
So a 3-on-2 game now.
Oh, God. Yep. So Jared Cossier bumps up to the wall. And Aaron's moving into snake 1, as you see on the screen, trying to work out where the last couple of guys are.
So it's really tough for the Raw guys. You can see how
a bit of sun in their face. Yeah.
You can see those shadows across the field. Looking into the sun like that's always really hard in the morning. As the day goes on, that'll go away. But at the moment, it can be really tough. Looks like they taking care of business.
Yeah, so it's 3 on 1 now. Just
I think it's Pete Adams left in the snake corner, or are they ghost busting?
No, I think they're ghost busting. Okay, so first point goes to Explicit. Welcome to all the people that have logged on to watch the Super Sevens webcast of the round 3, the Planet Eclipse Open. With a big shout out and a thank you to our major sponsor, Planet Eclipse.
Yeah, making it all happen.
Maker of some of the finest paintball guns in the world and a lot of really cool gear.
Yeah, I saw on the Facebook page you guys got a big shipment of gear in. The last minute.
Yeah, last minute again, always. Yep.
What did you get? Some guns?
Yeah, lots of all the new pants from Eclipse, the new rain jerseys, It's really cool, all the packaging now, man. The pants come in a tube, like the size of a...
There's your chat.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, the pants come in a bag like the size of a kebab. You know? It's like what this, and the jerseys are like in a little tube, and they actually fit back in, which is amazing. So
that's good.
The new pants are pretty cool. Oh, you've got some of the new guns, CS 1.5s, LV 1.5s.
Get a chance to shoot any yet?
No, I didn't. But some of the Sydney SWAT guys have got them. They got some of the new CS 1.5s and LV 1.5s thanks to Planet Eclipse, and they're loving them. So.
Yeah. Well, hopefully be able to see some of them rip in today.
I think you might, yeah. They run a few CSRs as well. And so, yeah, they love their Eclipse goodness on SWAT. So here we go. Oh, Luke's shared us. So thanks, Luke. Luke Whitehouse. Jamie, go explicit. Yeah.
So explicit taking the very first point of the whole entire event.
First blood to Sydney explicit.
Always good to get that one out of the way. So you can see on your camera now
that bit of a sun.
What that glare will look like from a player. Especially if they're wearing the wrong kind of mask. It's very, very hard to look up into that snake side if you're on the away side. So explicit will be playing into that sun.
Okay, so yep, so now the sun is a disadvantage to explicit. See if Raw can capitalise on it.
See a lot of chin straps there, not done up.
Yeah, rebels.
That can get quite annoying because as you run it comes up and flicks you in the face.
It's like someone's still turning the gun on at the gate.
Classic Raw style.
Yeah, they say.
And we got problem with the buzzer. So yeah, the
Raw guys taking advantage now to fill up their guns.
Actually turn their guns on and
turn them on. It looks like Shager's having a bit of a problem there with his gun. He's the one that did the big run through on the snake on Ben Simpson in the first point.
Well, it was working then.
Yep. And looking inside the that was the pits. Oh, it's a replay. Here we go. Here he goes. Yep. This is Shaggers coming through to pow old Ben Simpson, and then I think it was Aaron leans in and blazes him. Oh no, it was Jared Cossio, was it?
So yeah, this is so we had some issues with the game clock. It's supposed to go down to 0 and a buzzer's supposed to sound, but it didn't happen. So the referees are sorting that out. There it goes. So we're gonna have 20 seconds till this game starts. But you know, a blessing in disguise for.
Shay's got a half-empty pack by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Shager's got half-empty.
He always plays with just 2. He plays the snake. He reckons he only needs two pods. Yeah. So Shay having some issues with his So the buzzer going down, the referee's having to shout it out. So explicit this time taking the snake off the break. And a big penalty coming for
1 for 1 on Raw.
There's only 3 players left alive with Raw. And another player, Shagger, getting shot out of the snake. So only 2 players left alive for Raw. Shitter's up in the...
And Shitter's is still pushing.
Looks like he puts some painting at Ben Simpson. Gets one guy.
Who's going to come out first? Oh,
that was
unlucky.
Very kind wall-on-wall play.
Yeah.
Just put one ball on him, let him go. 1 play left now.
And a mutual trade there by Mr. Cossio.
So it looks like
explicit.
Elmo Sheehan, the older of the Sheehan brothers, getting a penalty for Raw there early off. Looked like he might have got a hit in his pack trying to move out on the Dorito side, and that was pretty much all she wrote for that game. So you can see how much of an impact that a penalty has. If you break a rule, you know, that includes getting shot on your gear, your gun, anything like that, and playing on. Shooting your gun, moving down the field, anything like that, you will get a penalty, depending on how bad it is, a 1 for 1 or a 2 for 1. So they'll take you and 1 other player, or you and 2 other players off your team. Yeah, it's big news if you get something like that. You can see how quickly it was for explicit just to steamroll down that after that penalty happened.
Yeah, 1 for 1s are a killer. 2 for 1s are pretty much a point loser straight away. You know. I mean, even if you've got all 5 guys left on the field, I mean, it's 3 guys removed straight away. You're down from 5 to 2. You've got less than 3 guys left on the field. Well, it's points conceded.
Well, yeah, the teams you can see on the right of your screen there, that big red button on that post. That's the towel button. So if you think you're going to lose the point, you may as well save some time. You can hit that button and save some time, and sometimes save your teammate a bit of pain if it's 1-on-5. Instead of leaving him there to get run down and shot by the other 5 guys, you can just hit the buzzer. And
most teams generally do it more so just as a tactical thing. So you say you sort of, there's not much time left in the game, and you know you're going to lose it because you've lost everyone off the break. And, it's like 5-on-1. You might as well concede the point, and that gives you more game time to try and win back more points.
Yeah, so the way the format works, 10 minutes on the clock at the start of the game. The guys have to shoot the other team out, get down, hit the buzzer at the other end of the field, and you get a point. The first to get a 4-point lead, or if the 10 minutes runs out,
on the clock,
then it's game over. So Explicit have a 2-point lead at the moment. Mitch Hackett tuning in, ex-Explicit player, wanting to know, yes, Greg Sewers is playing.
That's correct.
Just be on your screen in a second, on the right of your screen, player 14. He's playing through the Dorito side for Explicit. It's hard to miss that red hair sticking out the top.
Yeah, Mitch Hackett, mate. You missed out here, mate. Next former Explicit player, there's Snake Guy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice good strong breakout. Shot. So they've lost, Raw's lost their first player from the Snake Tower, but they still managed to get Shager into Snake 1. So right now it's ref's going in to check back centre for Explicit. He's still in.
So both teams in the Snake.
More depth for Aaron McCauley from Explicit. He's in Snake 2, whereas Shager's still in Snake 1.
Looking over to that Snake for these guys, it's just so hard with that glare.
Yeah. So it's now, was it 5-on-3? 5-on-3.
Or is there a Dorito too? Could be a 5-on-4. No. My bad.
No, they've got the whole 50 right now with Snake 2, the Wall, and Dorito 50. But still, looks like Elmo's managed to push up to Dorito 1, and neither of the guys on the Dorito side for Explicit seem to see him do it.
That's one good thing that Raw always have is, even though they're down on bodies, they still like to push and try and make stuff happen.
Yeah, well, Shager's tried something a bit too late there, and the Wall
Gets a couple extra.
Yeah, I didn't think Aaron realised he was actually already out, so he just come out and seen a player lying there on the ground in front of him.
This is, smart from Explicit. They know they're up on bodies. They're not just sending guys running down the field. Because that's when things can go bad. You can go from a 5-2 lead to a 2-on-2, just like that, throwing a couple of bodies away.
That was a strong point there. Big move by Aaron McCauley. Put all the pressure on originally when he got to Snake 2. Got all the guns coming across, and then that allowed them to Jared and Sewers to bump up through the Dorito and the Wall.
Taking care of business at the end.
Taking care of business in the end, yeah. There's a nice overview of the field from above.
Yeah, Skyline aerial coverage.
Yeah, from Skyline Aerial Services. If you need any special operations work, secret videos of your neighbour's backyard.
You got a hot neighbour you want to
Got a hot neighbour, so likes to sunbake. Skyline Aerial Services is the one for you. High def.
For all your low-key perving needs.
It's a pretty cool view. The grass is looking nice. Nice and green, lush.
Moist.
Moist. You're talking about the hosts. You're looking pretty moist. Oh wait, I've got to put the thing up.
Alright, cut.
I think I just broke the camera.
They say the camera adds 5 pounds. It looks like you ate 5 cameras.
There we go. Oh, Mitch Hackett's still in bed.
Rob Cush tuning in.
Jack Chalker, NXL needs to introduce the Super 7's countdown clock. Cool. Oh yeah, Rob Cush is on. Hi Rob, up in Queensland, God's country, where all the best football teams come from, I heard.
Half of New Zealand's in Queensland, isn't it? It's a state. State of Queensland.
Yeah,
all the islands.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say Western, Eastern.
That's all part of Queensland as well, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Melbourne, that's in Queensland.
Well, half of New Zealand lives in Bondi, so what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Michael Guerrero joined. Hi, Michael.
3-0 lead now to Explicit. One more point needed to get that 4-point mercy rule.
Mike's back, eh? Mike from Chino Low. What's up, guys? Big shout out to you too, Mike. And they're off, so Raw's in the home side.
Wow. The gun's shooting very slow.
Yeah.
It's like about 2 balls per second, I reckon.
I don't know why you want to handicap yourself with gun shooting slow.
Jagger always seems to have gun troubles. He still shoots people.
Oh, first countdown is to Explicit. Oh, and Shaggers again gets shot on the hopper. So it's 4 on 4. Oh, 4 on 3. Looks like Shitters is doing the walk from the Doritos side.
The tentacle blunt man. So that's Elmo Sheehan on your screen there, playing through the Doritos through Raw. Explicit getting the snake. Aaron McCauley, the snake player from Explicit.
Yeah, he's really found a good niche in the snake. He's really excels in it. Oh, I saw just put the kiss of death.
Wearing one in the face.
Sorry, Aaron. I talked you up and I gave you the kiss of death. So Aaron McCauley leaves the snake. Sorry, mate. Yeah, right between the eyes.
So 3-on-3 game now.
Yeah, and slightly better field position to Raw.
Yeah, Elmo.
Elmo's doing bump up.
This is where, you know, the Sheehan brothers, Elmo and Shitters, they sort of go to work when they can just disappear and go through bunkers like the Doritos. Wow. So that was a pretty lazy move from I think that was Pete Martin.
Yeah, Pete Martin.
Trying to make a move up into the W, just getting caught. So 2-on-3 game.
Yeah,
Ethan
you
Kleiber.
You can't really do that against someone like Greg Sewers.
Yeah. Well, I think Greg actually sat this point.
No, who's on the Dorito then?
That's Ethan Kleiber.
Oh, Ethan, yeah. He's another great player. And yeah, looks like Elmo's gone too. So we might see this.
So this is Pete Adams left alone in the corner. So Pete's probably the best, 3-on-1, 2-on-1 player there is. I've seen him take some crazy points like this out before. So if you want anyone left alone in the corner, it's your man. But obviously he has to have a working gun. And that's it. The Explicit take this one.
Should be Adam. Should be
a 4-0 game.
I think so. This will be a concede.
That mercy rule coming into effect. And that's our first game of the day.
4-0 to Explicit. So we might just go to a quick commercial for our sponsors. I'll wait for the next game to come up.
What is Super 7's paintball? Paintball is a 5-on-5 game where 2 teams go head-to-head in 10-minute matches, fighting to take out the other team for 1 point. Teams get 1 point by shooting all 5 opponents and pushing the button at the enemy team's start base. Players are out when a paintball hits and breaks on them, including their gun. Between each point, there is a 2-minute break to reload, clean up, and prepare for the next point. To win, a team must gain a 4-point lead or be ahead on points when the 10-minute time limit expires. For more information, check out www.super7paintball.com.
Yeah, in the spectator one, thank you.
We're back. So, someone asking about Perth Crisis. They're up. You haven't missed anything. They're about to play their first game. Like you said, Marcelo Margot guesting for Perth Crisis, going up against hometown favourites Marauders. The team of Young Guns really showing everyone. Well, I guess you could. Can you still call them Young Guns? This is their third event in the Pro Division.
I think their average age is 12, so yeah, I think we can call them Young Guns still. They're a young, fit team of guys, really good guys, a bunch of really good players too. So I think you'll see a few future superstars on this lineup.
Yeah,
sure.
Unfortunately, Brendan Coley, one of their players, not being able to make it out this event. So if you're tuning in, Brendan, hope everything's going well, mate, and hope to see you back out here soon. So yeah, it's good to see these guys because they are from here. We get to watch them and they come out all the time. They're putting in so much effort.
Yep.
So it really shows off as how much the hard work pays. Because a year ago or 2 years ago, Marauders weren't even a team. And now,
last year they played semi-pro and they dominated the semi-pro.
And all they did was show up to training, put in the hard work, and now they're up here taking.
Well, they were always training against the pro guys and the pro teams last year. So I think that was a real big plus for them. Being able to, be able to train continually with that same, that level of players. So, and they've moved up to pro this year, and I mean they haven't made podium yet, but I wouldn't say that they've been smashed left, right, and centre. They've been quite strong out there. And the games they're losing by one body and two bodies. That's it. So
and they even drew a few teams last last event. So I've actually got some I've got some stats on the teams.
Oh, cool.
I've got every single game except for one, and it was the Perth Crisis versus Marauders. So we don't have any stats.
Oh, okay. So Perth Crisis, obviously, they're currently number one in the Super Sevens series. So they're currently the number one ranked team in Australia. They've had a very, very strong win at the last event, and are currently sitting 2 points above Sydney SWAT and Expendables right now in the ranking points. Yeah,
Only
and actually because the next match is SWAT versus Expendables.
Yeah, it's not normally. Coming into round 3, normally one team sort of starting to take a bit of a lead.
Well, normally one or two, might be close, but yeah, it's actually quite close with all three teams. So obviously Perth Crisis wants to continue their domination.
Yeah, of course.
And at training yesterday, they were definitely the most dominant team in the training between all of them. So see if they can maintain their age. And looky, looks like Mr. Matheson's made the starting 5, which is awesome to see. Dave was on fire yesterday. So we got Marcelo Margot guesting with Perth Crisis from San Diego Dynasty. So the gentleman at the front there in the grey bottomed Kaylau mask, doing a bit of a squat.
And also Steve Browning from STK jumping in with
Steve Browning's playing on this team, not explicit, yes.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Hey, Shaq Grunter's on, and Dwayne from PBHQ. Alright, good solid breakout. Bit confusing, everybody's got red jerseys. But Dave Matheson makes it across to the wall off the break. So it's 5 alive still. So we've got a double wall now, so wall for both players. And they both trade. So, and another body drops for Marauders, but I don't even realise he's all the way in the snake too. Another G, so it's 3 on 3, and I don't think anyone realises snake 2 is so hot.
I see a lot of squeegees out.
He's calling it now. Calling snake 2 now. I think it's Jason Bice right now in the snake, is it?
Yeah, captain for Marauders in the snake, Jason. So Chris Austin getting.
So and that looks like Zach's broken a bit of paint in his gun.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of the Perth Crisis guys with this.
Oh, nice move by Steve Austin. So you see quite often when they break paint in the breech of the gun, it'll set off the eye sensor. The gun will go in like eyes off mode, so it'll shoot really slow compared to the 15 ball seems capable of. So So you can sort of hear in the background right now, that's Zach's shocker on the Doritos side, shooting a bit on the slow side, but Stephen the Snake 2 on the camera right now, his shocker's blazing at 15, no problem. And I think that sounds awesome. Oh, yep, and Steve gets in. Gun battling.
That old saying, don't gun battle.
Yeah, no, when you're the Snake, you shouldn't be gun battling.
Especially going up against a guy like Chris Austin.
Yeah. So it's still 3-on-3 right now. Bit better field placement. Marcelo's just calling out, telling him to bump up. See if Chris gets him with a bump across to the Dorito. No. Zach's going to probably try and squeeze him out. So it's just the Snake corner only. I think Mr. Austin's coming through for the
painful. Ooh, in the bum.
Yep. And first blood goes to Crisis. But it's just what I talked about, like that was a good game. And even though they got down on numbers, they actually took more field and actually were able to
they're in the Snake off the break.
Yeah, and they were actually able to get the kill count back up, so it was 3-all. So Marauders just need that little bit more to, I think, just to...
Yeah, it's all their closing. They've got the breakout all worked out. They can hold it down, but then it's just making those second and third moves.
Yeah.
We've got someone tuning in, MC Wormy from the Lulu and Wormy Brekkie show. I was on the radio with them yesterday up in Burdekin near Townsville.
Yep.
So they're tuning out. They've shared it on their page. So thanks heaps for that, guys. Thanks
Excellent.
for tuning in.
Thank you. Yes. Big shout out.
Speak to you in a couple of weeks before the next one.
Definitely. Well, we got a team on the semi-pro field from North Queensland.
Yeah, from FNQ Fury. So.
Were they in Townsville, eh? Townsville?
Yeah, just north of Townsville, I think.
Okay.
I can't remember the name. I did look it up a little while ago, but yeah,
I used to live in Townsville.
You should know.
Back when dinosaurs roamed the planet. So we're looking at the pitch right now of the Marauders. So you can see, like, everyone on that team is really young, and I hate them for it. They're all young fellas. And I mean, this is the thing too. On hotter games and stuff like that, that's where the youth really helps. Being young, being able to get back up point after point.
There you go. They're from Cairns Paintball, FNQ Fury.
Yep, that's correct. Yeah, from Mr. Nathan Archer's field.
I think that's something that maybe the Marauders are missing because they're also young. They haven't really had that person that's been there, done that one events. So maybe they could, look at getting a coach in or something like that. Someone that's played for a while.
Get an import in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've said it to them before. I think the best thing that they could do right now as a team is get a US pro to come over, like a lot of these other teams have got, to guest with them for a whole weekend, like a super clinic, where it's on the field, off the field. Plus, that gives you another pro gun on the field when you're playing. But I think that would be, if I was Marauders, that'd be the goal I'd want for the next event that we play. Just let's bite the bullet, get one in. All right, Marauders on the screen from the home side.
Well, if you are a US pro player watching, there's a team, you can get in contact with them, and if you want to come down and play some paintball in Australia.
Yeah, absolutely. And then nice big run through, Ryan. Oh, so is that Tim Colley? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tim Colley's first to go.
Ryan for another run through from the W. Doesn't get his man getting punished for it. It wasn't very nice.
Yeah, Crisis has got the Dorito 50. They've got two at the wall. Oh, but they lose someone.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
Taking a long way off.
Yeah. Dorito 50, Steak 50, two at the wall. They've got the whole centre line, as you can see on the camera there. Marcelo Magar in the back. Oh, someone snaps out and gets Mr. Austin. That was a nice shot. And Mr. Newman goes. So it's now 4-on-3 and a big push. can see there, he's bumped up to the mini wall on the other side of the field. And Jason Bias goes from the tower, and the last player of Marauders gets executed.
So I've noticed both teams are shooting the purple shell, which is the plate.
Yep.
Perth Crisis seem to be having a lot of trouble shooting it through
Only
their guns.
some of the guns, you know. I saw that, and
Marauders aren't having any dramas at all.
I wonder what bore size he's using, because the Plague is a bigger, heavier ball, say, compared to the HK. So, you know, I mean, this is the thing with having the barrel kits and stuff where it really sort of plays. You know, if you can get your barrel to match the paint, it's a big plus.
But that's a good sign of the paintball. If it's that brittle that it's just breaking in your gun,
Yep.
but if you can just work your gun to shoot it, you know it's going to break on them every time.
Yeah, that's the big one. You want it to break on everything.
So someone asking what the W is for. What does it stand for? That's a good question.
Well, I think it actually had to do with the original WPBO, which was the new league that was going to, everybody was going to be unified with. So the NXL in America, Millennium in Europe, PALS in Asia, the SAPL in South Africa, obviously Super Sevens in Australia. We're all going to have the same layout, and the WPBO was the format. And I think the W was for the W, for world, you know. And unfortunately, the WPBO was a great idea, but it fell apart before the first event of the year. So, and they all went their own separate ways. NXL does a different format slightly to Millennium, who does a different format to PALS. I think PALS was even using the W for most of last year. So
They could use the big P.
they used the big A. They had the A for
Asia.
big T.
Big P.
Oh, big P for PALS.
Yeah. Big A for Asia.
Yeah.
We used to have a big A
We did.
when we used to run the action ball.
The A ball. That's
A-ball,
right.
that was
Back
fun.
in the day. We found that, we pulled it out, and we've tried to use it, but it's so old, right? And it's just got holes everywhere. So
Yeah.
we gave up.
Rats got into it.
No, I think this is like 15 years old, mate. Yeah, I know.
making me sound
I
old.
know. Okay, so we've got Perth Crisis on the screen.
Nick Lamb.
Steve Brownie squeegeeing his gun.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
We've still got Matt though out there, which is good. Oh no, sorry. Not Matt though. Dave Phillips, the Irishman.
Dave bumps up to the wall. And again, so Jason in the snake, that's what you want to be doing, Jason. This is where Jason excels.
And three Perth
He's got
Crisis
three
guys getting
cross,
shot straight
and
away.
I don't think anyone knows Jason's there.
So now is Jason's time to shine, being the only guy on the snake side. Really making life hard for Dave Phillips there in the centre.
Now, see, they need to be putting the pressure on here. Oh,
Hunter,
so it's
and
just
here comes Alex Waugh shooting the last referee. Just letting him know a couple of times he's out.
big
So that's
play.
sort of,
And I think, look, Marauders don't even realise they've got everybody.
we can sort of see the inexperience showing a little bit here.
Yeah.
You know, shooting three guys really early, then shooting the fourth with 5 alive, and only finishing that point with 2. So it took 3 players to shoot out the last two
Yeah,
players.
like you
so.
said, it's just that, it's the depth, the field awareness, the communication. I think that's the big thing that Marauders can work on is just their talking. You know, when Jason got to the Snake 50 and just saw all those bodies leave, you know, he's in a commanding position. He should be calling the guys, hey, you know, it's kill 3 or G3, whatever their call is, and getting the guys to push down the Dorito side. Because I think there was a very good chance that Jason didn't have to die.
Yeah, I think that's a big problem with being the first snake guy. You see all these things happen, and you think you've got to do something about it. When in actual fact, sometimes it's better just to sit there and wait. You know, no one's coming to get you. You can kill a bit of time. 10 seconds it might seem not a very long time when you're sitting back watching it, but when you're on the field, 10 seconds feels like about a minute.
Yeah, and you know, if the game gets close, man, every second counts when you're trying to get back points, you know, and catch back up. So you really, if you've got because they were down 2-0, if they can finish the point off 10, 20, 30 seconds quicker, that might be the difference between winning and not winning.
Winning and a draw. So
Okay.
yeah, if you're tuning in, let us know. Share the word around. It's nice to know we're being watched and not just talking into a camera, into a black mirror.
1 minute remains.
I noticed that there's Jess Martin on the pro field, eh?
Yes, she's been promoted.
She's been promoted. Any relation?
Yeah, it's my sister.
Oh wow,
She played last weekend with the Swag Girls,
that's right.
all girls team in the amateur division.
Definitely Australia's best looking team.
30 seconds remain.
Okay, so we've got the Marauders on the home side, which on the screen right now is all the way over the other end of the field. And they're currently sitting on 1-2 with about 4 minutes left on the clock. 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is great view of the breakout here of the Perth prizes. Still 5-on-5 paintball.
A little bit better field placement for Marauders at this stage. Oh, and first down is that Tim Colley?
Alistair.
Oh, Alistair.
So 5-on-4. Alex.
Oh,
Yeah, Alex trying to make something happen for Marauders guys moving out to the snake. Not normally a snake player. Tim Coley getting shot out on the Doritos for Marauders. So a 5-on-3 game now. Ooh, and the other Newman brother getting shot as well. I always forget his name. Sorry, Matt Newman. So 2 players left now. Perth playing smart paintball, slow, talking to each other, working out where they are, not throwing bodies away.
oh. More ghost busting.
Alright, so Chaos Inc. tuning in.
Yeah, Chaos Inc. from Tasmania. And we got TOG, who
guys.
won the amateur division last weekend. The boys from TOG, who did the SWAT clinic the weekend before, or the day before. So they paid dividends. The 2 teams that did the clinic, Bad and TOG,
Yep.
one novice and one amateur.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Big shout out for the boys, Jeremy and I think it was Blackie.
Yeah, so the amateur and amateur and novice events happened last weekend.
Yep.
How did they go down?
They were good, yeah. It was good. We had 2 Tasmanian teams.
Yep.
So we had Aspire and
Chaos.
Chaos,
Yep.
and yeah. It was they're good guys, man. Really
Yeah.
good guys. And then they end up reffing on the Sunday for the novice.
Oh, that's good. Well, you know, for guys like that to travel all the way to Sydney from Tasmania just to play paintball, you know, they got to be good guys. They have to have some sort of heart in it.
Yep. A couple of them heading back up for Total War in a couple of weeks, so that'll be cool.
Oh, that's all right. Well, I'll be here for that. So yeah, Total War. If you are tuning in and you know, watching this, you want to get into paintball, it's a bit easier to get into this. You don't really need a team. One person can come and play. Here, we'll have a quick look at it. So yeah, if you guys are tuning in, make sure to share it around on the interwebs on Facebook and YouTube. So 2:20 left at the start of this game. Marauders looking to try and get a few points back to at least tie this. Still 5-on-5 paintball. Hunter getting shot, trying to make a move down into the Doritos. So 5-on-4 now, Marauders really have the chance to sort of steamroll forward and try and make something happen. Here comes Alex War up to the W for Marauders. So as Matho gets shot, so 3 players left alive now. This is really Marauders' time to put the foot down, march through the center of this field, and try and take a quick point here.
They need to get the numbers up now. You know, Matty Strachan in stake 1 for the Marauders. Yeah. What they need to be doing now, they really need to be getting Matty down the snake.
That gun from Chris Austin in that snake corner for Perth Crisis is ripping. That 15 BPS sounds very good. Here comes Matty Strachan, jumping the highway,
Nice
getting
fun.
around. So the reason he's done that is because all of those bunkers are in a line. So from the snake corner, you can actually look all the way down the snake and see the guy when he bumps around there. So Perth Crisis know what they're going to do here. They're up on points. They just need to sit, kill the clock. It doesn't really matter how many points you win by.
Yeah, win's a win.
If you do get into a draw with another team, it can matter later to get into finals. We see Steve Browning guessing from STK with First Crisis there, holding it down the Doritos, doing the smart play. So, you know, if you're on Marauders here, 2 points down, you've got to make something happen.
Yeah.
You're going to lose either way, so it's time for that Hail Mary move.
Oh, gun battling, and unfortunately Matty Strachan loses out. I think Steve Browning got him from across the Dorito. The gentleman you see on the screen right now.
Yeah, just playing the slow, smart play, waiting for him to poke his head out, and he caught him. So even if Marauders get this point, there's not really enough time to get a win or even a draw. So sort of a little bit too little too late for Marauders.
Yeah.
Unless we get some major penalties, which could change things.
The wall's waiting for him, so if you jump out.
So that's Nick Lamb into the snake. Catching Alex Wall. So, you know, Tim Foley making a really good move down through the Doritos. But
Tim needed to do that 2 minutes earlier.
yeah, it would have paid off.
Unfortunately.
And you know, if it didn't pay off, it doesn't matter. You're losing anyway.
Yeah,
So,
that's it, yeah. And again, as we talked about with that, just a little bit of experience. Going, hey, there's 2 minutes to go. We're 3-1. We've got to do something now. I mean, you've got to do something now because if you leave it with less than a minute, you've got no chance of coming through anyway.
So, Perth Crisis taking that game out pretty convincingly.
Not as convincingly as I expected, though.
Yeah, didn't think that Marauders were going to get that point, but at that last point, I think if Marauders made some quicker moves earlier, they could have been a different story.
Absolutely. That last point, they were in a 5-on-3 with time to spare. And they kind of just dropped their communication and let themselves get picked off one by one instead of making a team effort, which should have come from this snake side with 3 guys on this wire.
So you guys taking out your first game 4-0?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have much. We kind of went out there with our standard play, and we lucked out in that everything went our way. So we didn't have to make too many adjustments, which is great to start the day, but not great in the long run, right? You want to know what you're doing wrong early. So trust me, I'm happy to go win a game without losing any points. But
it was a pretty strong win. I mean, a lot of points were like 4 or 5 alive, so it was pretty convincing.
Definitely, I felt pretty good coming out of our practice yesterday. We went up against some of the top teams here, and we showed up right from the get-go. So it's always nice, especially with my first time playing with these guys.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you got a really good lineup on your team. There's a lot of really good players. Well, really good Australian players. So.
Absolutely, and you can tell. I was telling my guys is when I played with them here, it's different from going and guesting with a lot of other teams I've played with, just because they knew exactly what was going on. I'd set up a play and they try to poke holes in the play, and to do that, you have to understand. So that was pretty cool.
So for those that don't know, this is Greg.
Woo.
Greg Sewers, playing with Ironman.
Yes, sir.
Right?
That's right. Yeah, you gotta ask, huh?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's been fun. I've been having a good time with the Ironman this year.
So, you've been over to Australia before?
Oh, I've been coming back out since back in 2009, 2008. Yeah. It was my first times coming out here. And every chance I get, I'm always back. It's always fun to come out here.
So I just got to jump in. So this match now we've got coming up is Expendables from New Zealand and Sydney SWAT from Sydney, obviously. Both teams have got an import as well. In Expendables got Blake Yarber from San Diego Dynasty, and SWAT has got Keith Brown from Edmonton Impact in Canada. And both these teams are actually currently tied in second place in the series.
Okay.
So both 2 points behind the Perth Crisis boys.
It's coming late into the season. It's you got to shine now if you want a chance at the next event.
Yeah.
I mean, Blake's been playing with Expendables for a while now, so it's nice to see him constantly out here with those guys. But I'm excited to see Keith play out here because this is his first time in Australia.
Yeah.
That's correct, yes.
Yeah, it's always good when we get someone fresh out here, and good to see their take on how things run under here.
Absolutely.
Okay, big break up. Well, looks like Blake's breaking a bit of paint.
Just a little bit. So while he's making soup back there trying to figure it out, Expendables with a pretty secure breakout on the snake side, only taking the Dorito corner and risking a body. SWAT a lot more aggressive, getting into that God bunker off the break.
Ref's checking one of the SWAT players, and he's eliminated. Ringo, so first down.
5-on-4 situation for Expendables, and good positions. They're up in that Dorito 2, filling out to the corner to support them, and no one in front of them right now, so definite blatant advantage for Expendables. You can see SWAT trying to get to work over here with what advantage they do have, being wide on the snake side. But as Expendables slide out to that God bunker and Blake with a big fill out to the corner,
he makes it through, and now Jeremy bumps across. So SWAT does a double play. Takes the snake corner, and I think it's Jeremy goes into snake 1.
Awesome. Great job by SWAT to counterpunch over here on that snake side and shooting an Expendable player off the Dorito side. So 4-on-4 situation. How the tides have turned.
Yeah. We've got Keith Brown there behind Jeremy. I think that's another one. Jeremy's back center. So that's a kill for Jeremy on the Dorito corner.
And Expendables just dropping their whole Dorito side, maybe getting a little overzealous over there with the good field position. SWAT playing heads-up paintball. It's nice to see that. They're figuring it out quick. They made a great counterpunch over here, and I mean, the game should be theirs at this point.
Yeah, so Jeremy gets his 3-pack so far, so it's just 4-pack.
Not clean. Wearing it. SWAT taking the first point.
That was a lot of back and forth action right there.
Oh, and Jeremy didn't get shot as well. Okay, there you go. Well done.
So how different is this field to the Dallas? Is it playing very different, or?
No, not really. I guess the biggest one that I've noticed is that for whatever reason, the way the field layout is here is it's easier to get wide. In Dallas, we could not get wide.
Outfield is a little bit
Longer.
narrower.
Oh, narrower.
Yeah.
So that makes a big difference. It
So
bundles up all the center bunkers.
Yeah, it changes all the lanes as well, I suppose. So.
Yeah, and my team actually forgot to tell me that we were playing at 15 balls a second when I got here. So I was like, oh my god, give me a machine gun. Get me in there. I'm so excited. I haven't played 15 balls a second in years.
Yeah. No, we got rid of it when the WPBO came out last year, and I regretted it from the moment we did it. It was just like...
It changes the game.
Yeah, it for us as a series, it didn't really change paint consumption at all.
Right.
Which it doesn't.
Right.
Going from 15 to 12 or to 10, but it just made the game not as exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited to be out there right now. It's
As
so
a player,
much
right,
fun.
it's more fun. You get a bigger grin when you're going.
100%.
The rope coming out the end of your gun.
Yeah, I mean, you can instill fear in people at 15 balls a second.
And when you punish someone, you can really punish someone.
And they know you meant to do it. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. None of this, it wasn't me situation.
Yeah, well, mate, it's a gladiator sport, so yeah.
You're talking to the guy who's got a shield printed on his arm. I'm with it.
Yeah, totally.
Modern day gladiators, man. You stuck us in a cage, you gave us weapons, and said to entertain you. Here we are.
Football with guns, yeah.
No, I think this field layout is actually playing really well, especially with the faster guns compared to how it played for us in Dallas.
Yeah.
It's a lot more fun. You're seeing a lot more bigger moves. Guys are making the snake off the break. Lots of moves over on the Dorito side. And the big swings, it's not a given. You saw both teams at one point had an entire side of the field, and it flopped. Like, it's cool to watch.
It seems.
Amanda from Tasmania. Yeah. Best looking player in Tasmania paintball right now.
Oh, yeah?
100%, yeah. She played last weekend with the Felons and Aspire when they came up. So I'm pretty sure Amanda was with the Felons. Oh,
Yeah,
here comes Keith Brown, last minute.
professional.
With his
Swat on
barrel
the
cover
screen.
hanging off his gun.
It's a big move from Expendables and from SWAT. Taking the Dorito 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like SWAT countering that by moving up to the wall, having a guy look that Dorito side and try and knock it
Very
down.
aggressive. Alex Orr bumps to the stake corner, and first blood goes to SWAT with Expendables going
That
down.
was Big Dave All making that move.
He's a great
crowd
player,
favourite
man.
for all the guys tuning in back home in New Zealand.
Yeah.
I like it. Here for the win.
Looks like second kill. I think that's Nick Wells in the wall there.
I think it's the Dorito 3 too.
Yeah.
Man, Expendables coming off in packs right now, which you never want to see. It just means they couldn't adjust quick enough. I don't even think SWAT realizes how fast they picked up those bodies. I mean, they've shot 3 almost simultaneously with just the back center and the Dorito corner left alive for Expendables.
They actually have the
Oh, they do?
Garvey's still alive.
Yeah, so it's 3.
All right. Okay.
So you see, what did he lose?
He lost half his-
Oh no!
Keith's in shambles, but he survived.
That's the new geoloader, isn't it? I think off memory.
This is Nick Wells on your screen, going to work in that W, just being able to shut down that Dorito side.
As I say, you can see Keith Brown there shooting the LV 1.5.
Yeah, so now's where it's a little bit of a tough situation. Where does the push come from? When they're in both corners like that,
Oh, Blake Yarber's doing the big run through.
I like it. Yarber really trying to do...
But he still managed to take out Dan. And then I think that was Alex then. Alex just took him out. Alex
Valiant
off from
effort by
snake
Blake.
corner. Yeah, he's a great player. Expendables making it. Just a matter of Keith can get his hopper working. He's just going to lean out and just
Shot all his paint too.
shoot. Well, he left some of his paint.
Open a few. Alex walking down the field.
Nah, it looks like he's got his bits and pieces back in order. He's looking at the corner player.
Back
unable to
left
shoot
and
him right
back
now.
centre. Yeah, so Keith just needs to get his gun going and then it's all over, Red Rover.
Definitely. I mean, SWAT clearly taking their time. They know they've won this point, just trying to close it out smart. But SWAT losing another player on the backside of this
Who the
snake.
hell shot Alex?
That was the Dorito corner, shot across.
Really?
There's that pin that he was shooting over the top of it. I think he
okay.
just clipped it.
Oh, he wrapped on the outside and shot.
And Expendables finally losing that back center player, so just the Dorito corner left alive.
I think basically it looks like Keith's just like out right now. Yeah. He's trying to get his cycle to go, so I think Nick's going to finish it. Oh, yeah, and then they concede.
See, something interesting you see from
That was that one of the Christensen?
SWAT have Ben Beretta playing down on the Dorito side. Normally a Snake player. They lost Ben Dawson from SWAT. He's had to take lead from the team, so he's not there anymore. And then bringing in Keith Brown as well, another Snake player. So they were sort of stacked on Snake players. So they've got some guys playing out of position just because you can't have 5 guys playing.
Ben's off with a poor old injury.
There's not a lot of teams that can say they have more than 1 or 2 Snake guys. So.
So
Alex Hodge, 15 BPS sounds insane. Yes, it does.
It is.
Michael Guerrero, 15 BPS is beautiful. Yes, it is.
You just feel dangerous.
Yeah.
You just feel dangerous.
I always put it down to when we have guys in the shop come out and they're trying new guns. And,
Yeah.
Back before when we had the high rates of fire, you give people different guns. And when you give them the high end guns and they, you can see them, they're just smiling on the range.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome.
I've been doing this for 15 years and I still smile at it.
Yep. Oh, yeah, this is cool.
I mean, it changes your play, too. There was actually a move that I was able to do because we were shooting so fast. I ran across from the inside out to the Dorito 3 with one hand and just shooting. And I traded with the center player, and I was like, well, at 10.5, I might not have done that move. But now that I have this machine gun here.
Yeah. We say when we did for this year, we did the ads, we're bringing back the fun.
I like it.
Yeah, so, if it makes you smile.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Tim Summers in Perth. Good morning.
Oh,
the other half of Go with the Camera. Justin
and
Knight
Chops.
from Menace.
Chops.
And Justin Knight. Hey, buddy.
Oh, Joe. Yes, Big Joe, Mr. Chops himself.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's coming back for the Masters, I hope. Get Joe back over. Dale from TOG as well.
It is nice out. It's starting to warm up.
Oh, the weather's awesome. It's going to be, 23 or 24 today. Clear blue skies.
Nice winter day.
Yeah, Celsius. Yeah, not Fahrenheit.
So Dave Hopkins, the captain of Expendables, stepping out on the field.
I like seeing this too. You see Expendables coming together, trying to get themselves pulled together. They haven't given up,
Any money where Dave Hopkins is going? Generally the wall. That's where he likes to
I
go.
told him yesterday that he's been doing the wall less and less now, especially when we get in the Millennium.
He might go up to that beer can on the Dorito side.
Interesting. Yarber playing out of position too, playing this snake side. Typically a Dorito player.
Dave does go to the wall. And they take Dan out, so that worked well for them. They played whatever they did. So first down, so it's now 5 on 4. Oh no, 4 on 4. And 4 on 3.
Yeah, so a quick game of guys just kind of getting picked off. A good breakout by Expendables, but losing a few bodies quickly. Doing a good job of spreading back out to the Dorito side by filling the corner. But Expendables losing their front snake player. Now it looks like a 3 on 3.
3, I think you're correct.
Pretty even spread too. Both corners in the wall for Expendables. And then the snake insert. One player behind them and a Dorito 1 for SWAT.
SWAT in the snake now.
Yeah.
Yep, so they're going to look for SWAT to fill out to this side and help Keith get down this wire. But again, Yarber all the counter punch today.
So yeah, we got US Pro on US Pro. So we got Blake Yarber right now on the camera. He's in Snake 1 for Expendables.
While that, here comes Keith launching, trading with Yarber. So a 2 on 1 game now.
Yeah,
Ringo, while that was happening, getting shot from the Dorito side for SWAT.
And going for the 3-lane swing. Love that move.
So it's Dave Black. Don't know if he knows the walls there.
No,
Dave
he
Black
doesn't
did
know
not
the walls there. Was that Dave?
It's either Dave or the other guy.
The other guy, TOG. So nice comeback point there from Expendables, but
yeah, a little back and forth. I liked Keith's move because they had this extra player on the snake side. I just don't know when.
I just don't. He didn't realise the wall was still there. So here comes the replay. It's uncharacteristic. I didn't think Keith would miss the wall guy as well, but I think, boom. just decided there's Blake, I better get him out.
Oh, for sure. You know what's funny was we actually joke about it, and I've told Keith he's violent when he trades out. He's violent. He's one of those dudes where it's like you got to go toe to toe, or you're just getting your head blown off. So,
I suppose, especially being a traditional snake player, I mean, snake players get to feast, but they're also the guy, especially when they're the last one left on the field, they get punished. You know, you
ever notice they're the first ones to start moving their way back in the field? All of a sudden, that front snake guy of 5 years becomes a back center player.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can always tell a snake player, mate, because they've got all the little indentations on the top of the head from when people just run
and the
through.
back scars.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I was smart. When I joined in, I asserted my dominance over on my feet over there, and they never sent me back.
Well, it's high risk, high reward, eh? You know, like
fact.
You know, when you can literally feast on the snake, I mean, it's 3-4 packs. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
And it's usually the side everyone's watching from as well, so you get to be the star. You know.
Yeah, and you have more opportunities, right? People notice you, that kind of thing. Absolutely. Yeah. You know, we were talking about this even amongst the Ironmen is, you know, how do you pick up a 2-guy or a 3-guy for your team? And what I always said is you have to be the best at that position. And usually it means you have to be willing to become a front player when the time comes. And so at some point, if you're not a front guy, it's going to be hard to get picked up by a better team or move up the ranks. You always have to be an attacker.
It's pretty hard to pick up a 3-guy when you got someone like Mike Paxton.
Yeah, but
he's big shoes to fill. Oh,
he's big shoes to fill.
God, his long game is just incredible. But yeah, he'll still run you down, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You got to slow him down sometimes. I'm like, hey, brother, take a deep breath.
Man, I remember years ago, like back in 2010 World Cup, I watched him run through the X and dive because there was 2 guys in the X, and he slid through the X on his back with the pack.
Yeah.
I don't know how he did, and went through it with bang, bang. I mean, he got punished, but he shot both guys out because he went between them.
Yeah,
he probably shot one of them in beard, shot the other guy.
Yeah, he dove in, but he still he's half on his side, and he went bang, bang like that.
He's a man-bear pig. You got to watch out.
Incredible. Okay, so what do we got? We got
2-1 game.
10 seconds. 2-1 in favour to SWAT. SWAT's on the screen right now from the home side.
Still plenty of time for the teams to work. No one has to do the Hail Mary move at the moment. Looks like Expendables really favouring the Dorito side.
What a great run from Dan Woods all the way to Dorito 4.
And picking up that W early.
And Nick heard the call, China, and goes straight through and takes out their wall player. So 1 all off, so it's 4-on-4.
Really different ball game from Expendables, playing a bit more aggressive.
Absolutely. They're making those big swings out to this snake side to get that 2-person advantage. They just need to take a little more ground while they're doing it.
Looks like Blake getting shot out of the snake corner. I don't think he knew that Dan made that big move to swat up into the Doritos there. So
absolutely. That move by Dan is actually pretty hard to shoot. If you go hard and low and you run full out, the back center is the only guy who sees it, and it's tough.
Okay, snake 50, no one knows. Snake 50. No. Oh, good call. Dan's called it.
Yep, he's done a good job of picking up the most dangerous bodies and letting his team know this match.
So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Matt Kling going up against Keith Brown.
I don't think Keith has heard it yet. He knows that Dan's yelling to him. Keith just saying, yeah, it's cool, don't worry about it. Oh. But I don't think Keith actually heard Dan. Yeah. You can see he's a little flustered right there.
Obviously Keith not playing with these guys, just being his fourth point playing with the team, so it can be difficult sometimes, things like that, not knowing those voices to hear for.
And that Australian accent.
Yeah. Damn, Wood's getting shot as well, so...
Comes down to a 2-on-1 in favour of Expendables.
Yeah. SWAT's called the towel. Now it was all Matt Kling that game, man.
Probably a good call. With under a minute left to play, tying up the game, it's probably better to, sacrifice your boy in that 2-on-1 and say, let's play 5-on-5 again.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, as we call it down here, the magic minute. If we get under that last minute and a red flag goes up in the air, they stop the point, the other team gets the point straight away. So it's,
life's not good. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Now's the time where, if you're in the pitch, you want to be telling your boys, play smart, no penalties.
Absolutely. And you know what's funny is it doesn't really seem, and this is kind of strange, it doesn't really seem like either team is really dictating the pace of the game. It seems like one team just throws bodies the other way, there's a counterpunch that way, and they just keep matching each other over and over and over, and it's whoever gets shot first.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they're going 3 to the snake side, let's try 3 to the Doritos. There's not a lot of adjusting going on. just a toe-to-toe battle. I mean, it's fun to watch.
They're very evenly matched teams, and I suppose that's why they're tied on the same points
Yeah,
after
absolutely. It
2
shows.
whole rounds. Yeah, very,
It
very
definitely
close.
shows.
It was always you do get those first game jitters sometimes. You just got to get that first game out of the way.
Oh, yeah, you never know what's going to happen.
Get a W like you guys, and it's all good.
Exactly. I mean, that's what we talked about. I was like, hey, we played well, but we can always play better. You know, like, let's be prepared to make those adjustments. Don't take a win for granted.
Well, that's what they always say. You know, the guys that come out, play the prelims, win every game, get to finals, and then actually get pushed for once in the finals. Whereas the team that battled and fought all the weekend to finally get to Sunday,
Always.
play those
We all
games,
know
they
that
end up
feeling
doing
of winning every game all the way through and then losing the last one point.
Yeah.
very important.
Or worse still, losing the semi-final match and having to play for third and fourth. And you think, yeah,
Preaching to the
and you
choir.
win the match, and you go, right, we came third,
Yeah.
and we won every game but one.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
been
same. It sucks.
there. I mean,
Terrible. So it's going to be interesting. Less than a minute to go. So it's, any major penalties is an automatic reversal, which will be pretty much an automatic win to the other team.
30 seconds remaining.
And they're tied 2-2.
yeah, the penalties haven't been too crazy yet. I think we saw one get thrown up against Raw when we were playing them. But just one so far, you know. Everyone's kind of coming out strong.
Yeah, it was interesting. Raw just seemed to have so many gun dramas. There was probably
yeah.
2 or 3 down every game. And when there was that big timeout that they called because the buzzer didn't work, one of the guys' guns was down and gave him a chance to change it over.
I like it.
Not really, it's about preparation. They probably pull their guns out for the first time in weeks.
Nice. I like the move by Expendables to the snake off the break.
And the Dorito 3 is making that big move that Dan Woods did the game before.
Great moves. Yorgo with a smart fill out to the corner.
So Expendables looking like they want this a bit more than SWAT. SWAT sort of sitting back,
Well,
rolling their
SWAT's
guns.
got the wall.
Close call for the Expendables snake player, not knowing the wall was there. Almost got his head blown off.
Jeremy goes, G2. Looks like Expendables have got on the run now.
20 seconds, so now's the time to see Ivan Christensen launching there from the back center. Taken out, and he's going to go for the buzzer. And it looks like Expendables are actually going to win this one. Ivan Christensen launching from back center, shooting 2 guys out, going through and taking the buzzer.
Yep.
And Keith Brown's still alive for SWAT.
Yeah, Keith was making a great counterpunch.
Keith got a 2-pack just then right at the very end, but it was too little too late.
Yep.
So, yeah, Expendables taking that point. Can be done. 52 seconds it took them. Here's a
Here's
replay
the
of
run
Ivan.
Big move by Ivan. Look at that. Awesome. Well done. Carves out and then runs through with like 6 seconds left to spare. Well done.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That feels good.
It's good to see Ivan out, because was it Ivan that injured his knee last event? Or was it Blake?
No, it was
It was one of the Christensens.
And he's out there now?
no. Well, who was the guy that did his leg last event? Because he's not playing today. He was out yesterday. Oh, I'm trying to think. Who was his name? It's too early. We'll come
It's
back to that
scary,
point
man.
shortly.
Yeah.
They were in the shop yesterday.
It's a hard game, man. It's you versus the ground, and the ground's usually harder. You know what I
And
mean?
unrelenting.
Like, it's yeah. It's tough, man.
Guns and gear. The most important piece of equipment is the player's gun. The guns shoot at an amazing 15 balls per second, reaching speeds of up to 300 feet per second. The guns are fed by powerful, motorized 200 paintball hoppers, able to keep up with the gun's extreme rate of fire. The players carry extra paint in pods on their back to ensure they don't run out. Some players carry up to 1,500 paintballs for 1 point. The mask is a specially designed, lightweight piece of gear that protects the player's eyes and face, all whilst allowing the player to hear and speak clearly. All of this awesome gear is available at Australia's #1.
I mean, with just seconds left on the clock, really, the only way that this game's gonna flip is if there's a major penalty by.
Yeah.
So
It's
you
happened
actually-
before.
It happens, but my question would be: did SWAT go out there with the mentality of let's just run and see what happens, or did they go out with saying, "Hey, let's try to pick on a guy and draw the penalty"? Right? You want to be strategic in all of this. Nick Wells just lined up for the all-out sprint.
Already halfway to the W.
good breakout. They made it. I mean, they made it on this expendable side of the field. They made the 50 snake, and it's one of those ones where you start taking big bites because you have nothing to lose, and you're like, man, why didn't we do that all game?
Yeah, do that last game, yeah.
Well, if you're asking yourself, why did they bother playing that 8-second point? It's because what happens here is when we have a tiebreaker in prelims, we actually have the ED, so the elimination and deaths. So if you play that 8-second point, you have 5 alive at the end of it, you actually get a +5.
That could help.
ED.
So that's good to know.
Yeah, so that's why you might be like, why are they doing that? But even if you can shoot one of them, it still counts to that tiebreak if it does come at the end of prelims.
Right.
The more points you can do sometimes actually can help.
So all the Expendables boys are coming in now. Kane Reed, he's their trainer. Trains all the team. They've got a professional trainer guy.
Nice.
That posts them with sticks and makes them run up hills and carrying rocks and all that sort of stuff.
I'm all about it. I like it.
Crisis versus Marauders, who won? Crisis did.
By
1 point. It was a close game, Tim.
Yeah, they held out a 3-on-5 for the last point of that match.
Yeah, they're up next.
Expendables got a turnaround.
Yeah, that's right. We'll go to a commercial break now while the Expendables have a bit of a break and get ready for the next match.
Okay. Yeah, we're going on the field right now. I'll let you know. Late.
What is Super 7's paintball? Paintball is a 5-on-5 game where two teams go head-to-head in 10-minute matches fighting to take out the other team for 1 point. Teams get 1 point by shooting all 5 opponents and pushing the button at the enemy team's start base. Players are out when a paintball hits and breaks on them, including their gun. Between each point, there is a 2-minute break to reload, clean up, and prepare for the next point. To win, a team must gain a 4-point lead or be ahead on points when the 10-minute time limit expires. For more information, check out www.super7paintball.com.
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh,
Yeah, so we're back. We're just killing a little bit of time because Expendables have a back-to-back game, so, you got to give the guys a break out here. The adrenaline takes it out of you.
somebody told me my beanie wasn't on straight again. Got to make sure my beanie game is strong.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see Expendables play back-to-back games, right? Because they just won a good game.
Yeah.
But are they warm or are they over cocky, right? Like, you never know how a team's going to come out after something like that.
Especially against these guys, because the raw guys, they're
a wild card.
Yeah, honestly, man, like, they pull off stuff because they'll just get up, and one of the guys will just get up and just run down the center of the field when everybody does that,
It's totally unorthodox, which means it's very hard to predict.
Yeah.
And I've seen them come out here and give the best teams good games. Like,
yes.
You never know what you're going to get, so you got to be ready. Or as ready as you can for unorthodox.
I think bunkers like the Wall have really helped teams like Raw.
Yeah.
They like that.
Yeah.
Those big bunkers where you can just go and disappear into.
Absolutely.
It create chaos from there.
Well, speaking of, we always laugh about the raw guys. The thing that works so well for them is, when you're playing, you're always trying to work out what's the other team going to do.
Right.
Based on bits and pieces. And the thing is, at their start gate, I don't think they know what they're going to be doing right now.
100%
so you've got
agree.
there is no way you can tactically.
Well, yeah, I remember a couple of years ago coaching for a few teams and trying to work out stats.
So
it was always so hard with Raw.
The game's counting down right now at under 20 seconds, and Expendables
I don't think you're
aren't
going to
on
start the
gate.
game yet.
There's 3 minutes.
Okay, there we go.
Break time.
I was watching Raw get ready, and I was like, they're about to win this point.
Yeah, da.
Yeah.
Yay!
That'd be pretty bad.
Default.
I actually just experienced a game like that in Millennium. I wasn't really paying attention. I was talking to my team. All of a sudden, the game's getting ready to start. We're on the gate. Go! And I look up, and I don't see a soul. And I was like, I think they didn't get to the gate. And my team's just blazing away. And I was like, wait, stop. I think we won.
Back in the old days, they used to make you go on the field, even if the other team, like, sometimes you go to an event and the team wouldn't turn up on the next day.
Yeah.
And you've got to play them for the draw, And it was such a gay thing. The refs would make you go out onto the field and start and run all the way down to the other end. Big bush fields, and grab the flag and take it back to win. And we had a bit of time. One year up in Queensland at South Packs, one of the teams didn't turn up, and this other team had to go out and play. And they didn't take their guns out, so they ran out. It's like 10 men, They went on in a big bush field, and one of my mates, Bill Stark from Stars and Bars, he went out with one of his old SL68 pump guns, right? No paint, just ran on the other side. And so it was Wolf's team from Adventure Quest, and they've got up and they're running through the field, dancing and joking and mucking around. All of a sudden, this Bill guy gets up, dog, with a pump gun, no paint. It was so funny. These guys didn't know what
Scrambled
to do.
like last
Scrambled like little children, run or die behind. And the thing was, they should have realised, because everybody raced up to watch the game from the sideline because everybody, bar Wolf's team, Heat, it was Heat, that's right. Everyone bar Heat knew that Bill Stark had run onto the field.
That's all bad.
Yeah. Again, it was just a good harmless prank.
Yeah, of
I mean,
course.
they had masks on and stuff like that as well, and he didn't have any paint, but it was just the whole point of, they're like, oh, we won't need our guns.
Oh, the sheer panic that hit them at the time, you know?
When you run onto the field to play a game, and you realise someone over there's got a gun, and not one of the 10 of you has got a gun.
I've had nightmares like that. That has literally been a nightmare of mine.
I bet they did afterwards as well.
You have that nightmare where you go to school without clothes on or something. And
Just
and
like
this
that.
is the nightmare where you're out on a paintball field without a gun.
Oh yeah. When you counterpunch into a 50 and you wake up from the dream because you had no gun.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Kit from Thailand, from Ajuan.
Oh, nice.
Ajuan worldwide.
Yeah, there's going to be a big event there at the end of the year.
Yep, weekend after Masters.
I know.
So we're all flying there straight after this one.
I'm so jealous. I'm not going to get to go. I have to go to the last event of the MXL out in Mexico.
Oh, is that on the same weekend as that
weekend.
one? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I've been playing with my team there, the Mexico City Titans, all year long, so I can't.
No, for sure.
Loyalty.
No, that's mate. Which makes a good team player.
I'm trying, man.
So we see Raw on the screen.
So looking at the stats of these teams going up head to head, Expendables have won 70% of their games against Raw.
So Raw has managed to pull out a couple of points here and there.
Man, the field looks so nice.
And so Shitters just stands out the back.
What?
There.
A little bit of a...
And they actually shot one. They
breakout.
got one. There you go. I think Shitter's got the back centre as he's running out.
Running two guys to this God bunker, running and shooting for Raw off the break. That was interesting. And it looks like, and Raw clearing out the W player.
And die at the same time. But now no one realises the Snake 2.
But it's a 3-on-3 situation.
It is, yep.
Expendables with the Snake corner, the Snake 2 against Raw's Snake 2. I'm sorry, Snake 1.
Shakers is calling Snake 2. He's calling it, but I don't think his teammates are listening.
Absolutely. But Raw with the 2-on-1 advantage. This is a drill we run at home. 2-on-1 on each side with a 3-on-3 game.
And Shitters takes him. They takes that Matt Kling when he went up around the top of the 50. That was a big kill.
And a big push into the 50 Dorito to finish it off. So, oh no.
And now Shitters is gone. So it's a 2-on-2.
Oh no.
Oh.
But falling asleep on that Dorito side. So 2-on-1 situation for Expendables.
Like Elmo?
Yeah, it's Elmo.
Elmo.
Doesn't like to switch hands.
And he's also breaking paint.
Might get a curveball. You never know your luck.
Yeah. But Blake still trying to figure out what's going on over here on this Snake side.
Elmo's about to die.
Yeah, he's in trouble now.
Making Elmo do the dance.
Yeah, Blake just finishing off.
Yeah, only a team like Raw could do what. Send two guys to the god, both running and gunning, and make it in alive.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe it was a shield. Maybe that was the plan.
Maybe.
The bunker insurance.
Is that still for sale? Funny enough, that was literally a drill that I run at all my clinics that the Ironmen have run, where you put one team with 2 Snake players, 1 Dorito player, and the opposite team with 2 Dorito players, 1 Snake player, and you work on that 2-on-1 situation on each side.
Yeah.
And, you know, what do you do? If you're the one they slip, do you run at them? If you die, you cost your team the game.
No, you've lost the whole side. Yeah.
Right. If you're the 2, do you sit a guy on the cross to protect your other guy, or do you attack? You kind of have to make that decision and make it quick. My vote is all offense all the time.
Yeah, it usually takes people by surprise. They're not, when you're 5 on, 5-on-2 or something like that. If you're on the 5, you're not expecting a guy to get up and run down the field.
Absolutely, that counter punch is dangerous, man. They're busy calling kills, and you're running down the field to counter. That's when you get away with the good moves, the fun ones.
It is a bit, you do see those kind of games get pulled off a bit more often now that we don't have coaching.
Yes.
With coaching, it was,
took it away.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. If you're a 1-on-3, they're going to know if you're going to. As soon as you take one step out of your bunker, they're going to call it. And
So you may as well just
There
stand
we
there
go.
and accept
John
your fate.
Shotty's post here just played this layout and we won D4, not losing a game all day, only dropping 2 points. It's a good layout. We liked it. Yes, nice job there, John.
It's hard to get good reviews on a layout, so that's always appreciated.
Yeah, it's always like when you're putting these things together thinking, oh, what's going to be a good one to use?
Yeah.
We generally try to use the NXL ones because of the Go Sports, so that for teams that aren't based here, they can watch the video and get a rough idea on how the field plays, just try and make it a bit fairer.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with it. I like it. I like that. This is my 3rd turner on this field.
Oh, really? Excellent. So no excuses.
Yeah. East side raw with another aggressive breakout over here on that snake side.
Yep, straight to the wall.
And the first to push into those Doritos.
Oh, and he doesn't quite make it. Oh, come on, ref. That was a definite hit on the top of the head.
And in his ribcage.
Yeah.
You can see the hit on his rib.
Yeah, he's been shot.
There it is.
Yeah.
Just taking his time. That's alright.
And Expendables dropping another player over here on the snake side, so that's going to make it a 3-on-5 situation in favor of East Side Raw.
Now, will Raw be able to dominate with this and take advantage of the numbers? That CS1 doesn't seem to be on
15?
no.
Yeah, it sounds slow.
Big thing for me, man, if it's 15, I want my gun shooting 14.999, you know?
Yeah.
I want every paintball I can for the advantage.
So you see Blake, he's really trying to work on this snake wire because if he shoots a guy in front of him, he can really
go all the way
playing
down.
field.
Yeah. And I mean, though it's 5-on-3, having Blake still makes it like 4-on-5, you know? Like,
Definitely.
yeah.
It's not over till it's over.
He's such a great bloody player, too.
Absolutely. Not looking good now as Expendables loses their Dorito player, making it a 2-on-5.
Will Shagger see the move? I think the pin's blocking a bit, doesn't it?
2 players left alive for Expendables now. Both corners, they're in a good spot to play defensively. They just hold it out and shoot the Raw guys as they run into their guns. They get 1 out of the Dorito side, so Shitter's taking a walk. So 3 players left alive now for Raw.
The Raw pushing onto Expendables side of the snake.
Sorry, 4 players left alive for Raw. There was a guy hiding in the snake corner.
As Expendables loses their Dorito corner, so making it a 1-on-4.
Oh! Shagger gets the... He didn't get him!
Didn't get him. Blake literally ripped his head off as it came by.
So you see Shagger run around there for a...
I thought
trying
Shagger
to
had
bunker him from the hip.
Yeah. And just like got shot in the face.
So I guess that shows you that, practicing and having proper form actually does pay off. Don't try and bunker someone from the hip with one hand.
No free kills, man. No free kills.
So a 1-all game.
1-all game with 5.5. And the points have been fairly long out there.
It's been a real slugfest, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of nice to watch it go back and forth. But we'll see. So much for stats, huh? It's not over till it's over.
Well,
there goes the 70%.
Well, the last time these guys played was a 2-all draw.
Really?
Yeah, it was the last game of the prelims, the last event.
Yes.
And,
Mr. Stats over here. Yeah. I'm going to take my arguments back now.
Again, both teams kind of sticking with a standard style of play. Raw dominating the center, going to the W off the break, both points, going wide on the snake side. Whereas Expendables are forcing 3 guys to the Dorito side with just Blake and, is that Matty Kling over here?
in the snake,
Yeah. So only 2 guys this way.
But about 30 people just share the webcast. That's great. Thank you very much. Ryan Wally Newman, hello from the pits. Technology, eh? We had it, was it round 1 at the HK Classic. Had the TV down there playing the webcast, and there's about a 30-second delay, and a whole group of punters have come down. I don't know whether it's just the nerd and everyone. There's the field live here, and they've all turned their chairs and they're watching it on the screen, on the webcast.
It's like when you go to the stadium to watch a game and you watch the Jumbotron the whole time.
Yeah.
Maybe they just wanted to look at you, Mike.
No, guys down there, but they did it. But thank you for thinking.
Maybe
Yeah, I think it's just like, did that work better? Yes, you won the point, so I'm going to say that's a yes.
Yeah. simple questions. And before the game starts, Cheggers shot his teammate at the gate. Luckily, he was
Bit of
able to wipe it off
motivation.
before the gun started.
So, and again, an early kill for Raw.
Yeah, on that
So
real
it's 5 on 4.
So Dave all up in the wall there for Expendables, not really able to shut down the Raw Snake player at all.
And the Raw player getting his face ripped off as he's calling for a kill on the other side. Wasted a little bit of time and drew the penalty. Not good situation for Raw there.
Only 2 penalties today, both of them going to Raw.
But with just 3 bodies alive, they're in
They've
the
got
Snake
mad
2.
field placement.
They're in the W.
If
and
Shitter,
50 to read.
if Shitter could just bump one more bunker right now.
Pete Martin
Oh!
doing that.
Oh, I thought he almost got it then.
What is it, the slam dunk?
Yeah.
But did he not just get shot?
I think he shot his own player.
Expendables running for the buzzer, but it looked like the Snake for Eastside Rod shot him.
Did he
Well,
actually?
it sounded like he shot him, but I think he was shooting
I don't
his
think he
teammate.
pressed the button properly, man.
It also sounded like Eastside Raw was out of air. The gun did not sound right. That there's no good way to explain what just happened here.
Yeah, this is
I'll see if I can get
only.
something on
Yeah, so we'll have a look at see what we got. So this is where Dave all in the W launches and takes out Pete Martin.
Okay, so he goes.
right between everybody, and no one, the 2 guys looking outside don't notice he's there.
That was when Shagger had spun and shot him, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Cheggers doesn't seem upset. And if I had shot that guy and that just happened, I'd be upset.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and say that he either missed him or he was out of air. Something went wrong.
Oh, we could have a look. Let's
I mean, he was definitely checking his gun right beforehand. That's how he ended up shooting his teammate at the gate.
So it'd be
Yeah.
interesting to see what happened there. Who got that point?
Well, the thing is, you'd probably find half their guns here aren't even set on 15 right now, you know, with Raw. I could have just turned it on and go for it.
Little hectic down there, but I'm going to go ahead and take a wild guess that that point went to Expendables. I didn't hear a dirty hang or anything.
Yeah. I think it's a correct call.
Yeah. I mean, Raw got a little flustered on that one. You know, they were a little disoriented at the gate, and then when they came over to this Snake insert, they were losing their minds trying to call for a kill or check on another player. Got his head blown off, so it was a little hectic from the start.
What's it? Ancient D Lamb Chop and 30 others just shared a video. Thanks a lot for doing that, sharing it around. And Paul Devereaux, thank you for sharing it as well. Thanks, Amanda. Yeah, the field come up looks really good on the webcast, so
We're out there with the green spray paint.
Yeah. It's amazing what you can do with dirt and a green texture.
Yeah.
Photoshop.
And Photoshop, yeah, technology, hey. Yeah, we could do that.
Clean my face up, bro.
Make
Come
the
on.
bunkers look clean, make the grass look green.
Make hits disappear.
We can all play in
What's that one
VR.
gonna cost?
We can just play from home.
Yeah, stay at home. That'd be so cool. You'd still be in your jammies and everything.
So, I mean, that was one of the quicker points here for this match, Expendables versus Eastside Raw, but still just a 2-1 situation, and the points are close and crazy,
Bloody
so
yeah.
definitely don't blink.
Yeah, so having some issues with the clock there. The referee's having to start it again. But it looks like both teams got away pretty good.
But Eastside Raw dropping their center player off the break. And their Snake Eye filling into Snake 1, so 5-on-3 situation.
Expendables going a bit heavy into the snakes this time, having 3 guys that way.
Oh.
So it doesn't look like the W, the wall's actually very good at shutting down.
Well, I managed to take out Blake Yarber. The wall shot Blake Yarber.
But Eastside Raw's wall player does not know that Matty Kling's over here in Snake 2, so he's going to stand up, trying to shoot this Snake corner.
I think Matt spotted his barrel.
Well, he knows he's there, but he just doesn't know where, because they're calling it wall.
Oh!
Gets him.
Damn.
Eastside Raw rips the Snake player's head off.
Nicely done by that was Shitters too. Nicely done, Shitters. That's a 2-pack.
So 3-on-3 game now.
Better field placement.
for Expendables. I mean, with two guys in the wall, it's going to be hard to get out of there and close the game. They're kind of waiting on Expendable to make mistakes, but they're up a point.
Yeah, they're in
Still
no hurry
3
to
minutes
finish
left on the
this
clock.
Yeah, the move at this point is one of the Eastside Raw players has to drop out of the W back onto that Dorito side and start filling over wide that way.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, it's just the center tower is just stopping the guy on the wall bumping anywhere from the Doritos.
And you can tell right now, Expendables is comfortable. They're sitting. They know which way each player is supposed to be looking. They're hanging out, killing the clock. Happy to play this 3-on-3 the way it is.
Yeah. Scores in their favour.
Yeah, so the last couple of points we've seen a guy up at that W, people able to just make it from the god into the snake. So is that wall actually able to shut down the snake side?
You know, I haven't taken a very close look at it, but it's almost as if the closer you get to the wall, the worse the shot becomes. You start to get blocked out by those pins. So you either have to play back off the wall or shoot out the break.
Oh, shit has bumped up. He made it through the Dorito. And so Pete's made it all the way to Snake 1 now. We'll be able to start squeezing them.
Slowly working this one out. Expendable's still happy to just sit, lock the field down.
Absolutely, with just about 2 minutes left here on the clock.
Pretty much
time to be played.
Yeah, Shitters is able to shoot at the corner.
Yeah, Tommy Hopkins. So, I was just about to say the first person to make a mistake is probably going to lose this one. Looks like that was Expendables.
Eastside Raw looking to find their way into this 50 snake.
See, Pete should be going all the way down. I don't understand what. Oh, and now lost Shitters. So they're losing their advantage now because
Raw is very good at throwing these games away.
Yeah.
Because they do play like a group of individuals. They everyone sort of goes off on their own, trying to find their own kills. Whereas sometimes if they just slow down, talk to each other, and
now it's 2-on-1.
Pete Martin getting shot out of the center as well.
Absolutely, but Expendables
just-
hasn't called it. They haven't said that it's 2-on-1, so they're not 100% sure yet. But it's going to be up to Roberts to basically just win 2 gunfights in a row.
Yeah, this is Pete Adams again for Roy's.
Man, Pete's a great player. I don't know why he's not pumping all the way. That's what Dad. See, he should have done this like I don't know, maybe from the start earlier.
Absolutely. Come on, Pete. I want to see you do it. Ooh, catching 1 bounce.
50 seconds left on the clock.
And
Expendable's
Eastside
still
Raw's
happy
not.
just chill.
Yep. At this point, Raw doesn't have the time to hit the buzzer. It's always that 2-point swing effect, right? Because the other team goes up and you have to score 2 more to tie, but
Pete's almost out of pain as well.
It's actually, yeah, it's a 2-1, so they only need to get 12 points.
but if Eastside Raw drops the point, yeah.
My bad. Walking down the field with his gun down. Don't really understand what he thought happened there. I think he thought he shot the Dorito corner or
And that
something.
was
He was tapping his gun like he was out of pain. He was going
yeah,
for
he
it.
was. His pack was empty and everything as well. So the moral of the story is carry more paint.
Yeah.
Because I think Pete goes on with like 2 pods.
All right, so your 70% wins. Anyway,
Yeah, so Eastside Raw toweling that last point.
but wanting to play the last seconds. This is going to be entertaining. So,
You made the prediction. Oh yeah, with Raw, man, anything's possible.
How many
and
people-
and it pulls off for them so often.
How many people can we
Give
put
them
in the
credit.
wall?
yeah, I mean, at this point, with a 2-point swing and 13 seconds left on the clock, you're not winning. So, what's your game plan here? Prepare yourselves.
EDs.
Running gun everywhere.
Professional paintball. That is bad.
Not bad. I expected something worse.
See, the thing is, a lot of the guys on Raw are actually.
Commercial.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're going on the field right now. I'll let you know. Late.
Hey, and we're back.
We were just reminiscing about playing scenario games
Scenario
and how much
days.
fun they are no matter how much tournament paintball you play.
Yeah.
When there's 100 people or 200 people to shoot at, that's
Yeah. Well, you guys are
Can't
cheering
pass
in the
it up.
States. You get events with 2, 3, 4,000 people.
oh yeah, man.
That's unreal.
It's just you literally fight in the shade. Like, it's no joke. It's absolutely insane.
So our next game, SWAT
Versus
playing against
Perth
Crisis.
Crisis. And SWAT's coming off their first loss from the first match. So they might be a bit G'd up. And they're going to be playing up against Crisis, who's on a win.
They're on a win by that 1 point against the Marauders, but not looking super strong that first game. You know, maybe that first game jitters. It was a little cold this morning, so still kind of coming to life. It'll be interesting to watch this game. Yeah. SWAT definitely the aggressor in comparison to the two teams.
Yeah.
Looking at their head-to-head stats from this year,
Yeah.
86% win rate to Crisis.
86.
Really?
Wow. Isn't that crazy? The number one and
No,
number two
that's
team.
right, yeah, because round one in the prelims, Crisis, because this year, round one, Crisis and Expendables beat SWAT for the first time ever.
Wow.
Last year, SWAT beat Expendables every time, but this year, yeah, round one was the big thing. They got the dog off their back, so to
Yeah.
speak, you know, where both teams.
off
So,
their
yeah, so they lost to Crisis in. They beat Crisis beat SWAT in the prelims, and obviously in the finals of last round, Crisis beat SWAT.
Yep.
So this I suppose is a rematch for the finals of the last event, the Virtue Cup. So we've got
SWAT,
Dan Woods, Dave Black, Ringo's back on, and Jeremy Fitton, and of course Keith Brown.
Yeah, so SWAT, the only difference between last round's finals and this is SWAT swapping Greenspan out for Keith Brown.
Yeah, trading in. Greenspan, he's an awesome player too. Like, that guy plays everywhere on the field.
Literally.
Yeah, you can put him at the wall, the back, center, snake 1, snake 2.
It's funny, I actually use him as an example sometimes when I'm talking to kids. I'm like, so where do you play? They go, everywhere. I said, look, you're not Oliver, you're not Ryan, you're not one of those dudes that can truly play everywhere. Pick a spot, be a master of one.
But it's interesting when I talked to Ryan about it, he was saying, hey, you know, like on the Dons, for example, you know, the roster is stacked with all these young guys that are mad players, and you know, Ryan's, you know, his goal basically is he's got to be able to play everywhere so that he can actually get in the starting five. And I said to him, man, well, you know, every time I see wherever you play, you know,
yeah, I mean, Ryan's still a badass player, but you know, he's getting to that point where he's got to start making sure he secures his spot.
Yeah.
What is it?
So Perth Crisis have Matho out.
Yeah.
Generally, when he's on, he's going to the wall.
I've already learned that.
Blackie stepping out for SWAT. Normally, same thing, going up to the wall.
And he's lined up to do it too.
Jeremy Fitton looking like he might go deep into that snake. His first point. Shot at the god.
And it looks like SWAT knew that Perth was gonna go up the center because they lined up two guys right off the gate shooting through the W.
So we have a wall on wall. Matho running through and does he trade out with Blackie?
Yeah.
Trying to make it in. And Ringo making a big move down the Dorito. We're getting shot out.
Blazed. Just probably a bit of an overstretch there. Probably didn't need to go that far.
Yeah, it's really that Dorito 3 into the 50 Dorito that's the dangerous one. You know, if you stopped at the Dorito 3, it would have been a bit safer.
Well,
so 3 on 4 in favour to Crisis right now.
I think something that might have helped Ringo make that move was that Matho ran through and dove into their baby W there. So I think he thought he might have still alive, so he was trying to go get him out, but just trying to draw some fire, I think.
Keith Brown swinging back into the center, trying to figure out what's going on. Protecting that Dorito side a little bit. But SWAT making a nice counter punch into the snake.
Snake corner.
Dan Woods
Dan's
and
bumped
Jeremy
across.
both moving up for SWAT. Got 4 on 3 game now. And both Crisis' advantage. Chris Olsen making his way down into Snake 2 there, you can see on the right of your screen.
And SWAT having a little bit of gun issues over here in the snake.
Sounds like his eyes are off.
Yes.
I was breaking a little bit of paint when he was in the insert. So SWAT doing a good job of getting into effective positions while down on bodies. And it sounds like Perth's a little confused as to where everyone's at still. SWAT doing a good job of figuring out where these bodies are. Now, the push should really come from the snake side for Perth Crisis. They're in a 2-on-1 situation. SWAT's player is not far away. He's in a bunkerable position. You know, it's up to these two guys to double team him and go clear him out.
Doesn't matter whether Jeremy's going to do Christos or Christos is going to do Jeremy. Nicely done. That was a game-saving move, I think.
And as all that's happening, Dan Woods for SWAT, signalling back to Keith that his gun's down. So going to work on his gun. Looks like he's got a loader issue, I think.
Keith paying attention, though. That was a good job by Keith to shoot the snake player from Perth Crisis.
Yeah, that was
wrapped around the Dorito side.
Because I think Chris Austin was going to go all the way then. And he's got almost to the Dorito and...
Keith knew what was going on. So, a 3-on-3 situation now.
Yep. Better field placement for SWAT.
Absolutely.
It's good to hear Jeremy and Keith working together, like talking back and forth to each other. Gun just doesn't sound very good. I don't know if you guys can hear it at home, but so Marcelo and Jeremy going heads up.
Oh, taking a bounce.
And this is I think
Dan Woods is still down.
Steve Brown going through the...
I don't know if anyone realises, Steve Brown's bumped up. And here we go.
There it is.
Oh.
Great move by Perth Crisis.
So 3-on-2 now. Referee's going in to check out the Perth Crisis Dorito player.
Keep claiming he shot that 50 Dorito, but it doesn't seem like it at this point.
Here comes Hunter splitting the field down through the middle.
Yeah, and he might be able to catch this snake player slipping.
Ooh, looks like he can
There it is.
the ball and
Good job by Hunter. That's what's going to tell that first point.
So we just want to see who that Dorito player was for Perth Crisis, because that was a pretty good move. Yeah, breaking that game open.
I think the bad thing was Jeremy had his gun full of broken paint. I don't know whether he's poured a broken pot in or whatever, but that's what. If his gun was still going.
Yeah, one thing I think we got to work on for pretty much every single country outside of the United States and even outside the pro division is paint management. It's cold mornings, it starts to warm up, people go too small of a barrel size, people leave their paint in the sun, people, pull their paint too early, and it really does have an effect. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, a temperature swing can cause you to lose a point like it just did.
Yeah, or even just simply when you come in really hard and dive into the snake, because the paint's brittle for tournament, and then you just go dump pod with broken paint into your hopper.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
And let's be real, these are the top teams here, and we're going to ride the line of, is the paint fragile? You know what I mean? You always want to bounce someone instead of break paint, but you don't want that bounce to cost you a game, so you're always riding that line.
Yeah, so we saw, Jeremy and the Snake for SWAT having gun issues, also Dan Woods for SWAT.
Yeah. So it's in they had the better field placement, and then unfortunately looks like smashed paint.
Yeah, and they were on the comeback train too. They started down bodies. They did a good job of evening it up, getting into aggressive positions.
Much better field position, and then just not able to do anything with it.
And in my opinion, I know Perth Crisis won the point and everything else. I think that the way SWAT played that point is going to win them more games than not.
So apparently, we still on, or can you hear us? Yeah, cool. All right. So being asked by Dan, he said he's watching the webcast at home, and he's trying to explain the rules to a pro snowboarder. So when the ads come up, can you do it for me? So okay. Very quickly, it's what we call M7 format. So you have
we just played the video.
five guys on the field, 2 spares, 10-minute match time. Every time you get to the opposite end, shoot up the guys, press the buzzer, you get a point. First team to score 4. By 4 points, so 4-0, you win the match. Within the 10 minutes, if it's whoever's got the highest score wins.
Yeah.
And there's a 2-minute turnaround between points. So Perth Crisis is on the screen, they're up 1-0. Big breakout by both teams, 5 alive at this stage.
Keith Brown slipping off the brake and having to stop short of where he meant to be, but staying alive.
And then comes Nick Wells to the wall, and they lose, looks like Will Gunton.
Yep, and Marcelo getting shot filling over here to the snake side.
And now Matthow's at the wall as well, so there's 2 wall players. And Snake, they've got Chris Austin's gone into Snake 2 already. And Snake 50. Ooh, that's going to be dangerous.
And he destroys the corner player on SWAT in the Dorito corner.
Yep, and dies in the process from Alex Orr.
On the W. Yep.
Oh, that was the wall? Alex?
That was the wall.
That was at the wall on this side, okay.
Oh, but Perth Crisis just coming around.
That was Dave Matthew doing business.
Punking Mr. Wells.
Yes.
Already down to the halfway point in this match, and only 1 point in.
Snake out, and it looks like it's just going to be... They're calling for towel.
So,
calling for towel.
Keith just needs to call himself out. He's asking for his team to blow the horn because his gun's down.
He needs to be having hopper issues, I think.
Yeah, so Keith having a little more gun issues. Like I said, it's tough out here because we're riding that line, and Keith being the guy that goes hard and low and diving into his bunker every single point is always going to be the most at risk. You can see him coming off with his equipment in pieces right now. And
his hoppers in pieces.
Frustrated, because I'm sure he had his opportunities that he saw and couldn't do anything about with his gun broken down. But to explain paintball a little more, we always say it's chess, not checkers, because it's not just blind aggression. Every time you see a team break out, there's a strategy to it. They're either trying to pick on a runner to shoot him off the break, or trying to take certain ground off the break to put them in a good position, because it's all about angles. If you're wide, you can pinch the other players out by shooting at them from both sides, and the more aggressive you are, you're able to force the team to make mistakes. By sitting in the back, waiting for people to come, you're kind of hoping they do something wrong, versus getting in their face, getting wide, getting into the bunkers that we see fit as good aggressive bunkers, and forcing the other team to make bad moves. I've had to explain this a couple times, you guys.
No, it's true, but I mean, a whole part of it too is you're trying to work out like what the other team's going to do at the break.
What is Super 7's paintball? Paintball is a 5-on-5 game where two teams go head-to-head in 10-minute matches, fighting to take out the other team for 1 point. Teams get 1 point by shooting all 5 opponents and pushing the button at the enemy team's start base. Players are out when a paintball hits and breaks on them, including their gun. Between each point, there is a 2-minute break to reload, clean up, and prepare for the next point. To win, a team must gain a 4-point lead or be ahead on points when the 10-minute time limit expires. For more information, check out www.super7paintball.com.
Explain it a little bit.
So here we go. We're 2-0 in favour of Perth Crisis right now. SWAT's been having a few equipment issues, which has really sort of been hurting them.
So you hear SWAT calling out where the bunkers are going to be. I think the Dallas, for them, is actually that can bunker, as they call it, center can. And they were right in the call. Nick Wells got, or whoever's up at the W for SWAT got shot in his back off a break.
I think it was from his teammate. He's still on his shoulder, you can just see it. So, pretty hard to check your back, but you should really call a referee in to check you.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like he's going to get away with that one. It didn't leave a huge mark as we saw it. There it is.
Dirty cheaters.
Oh, that's not Nick.
That's our Blackie there.
Yeah, Dave Black.
But you know that could be a penalty later.
There you go. That's a kill for kill 2. Kill 2 for SWAT. So Dan Woods bumps across to the Dorito 3.
Yep. And if you can see down on your screen now, he's in that bottom portion, laying down, looking inside. He loves to sit there and try to chop down that snake lane. He's been going there a lot.
Right, so it's now 5-on-2.
And SWAT streaming down through the snake. So Marcelo playing off his knees up the back there, trying to shut down the Dorito side.
Absolutely. And
so this could be really bad for Blackie, because he's probably going to be the furthest up player. If he goes through
G4 now,
looks like the referee might have spotted that hit on his back.
Oh, and cleaned him up.
He fouled it just as the referee went to throw the flag. So
if you can hear the players at all, you hear Keith Brown in the back screaming for Jeremy to crawl. He was saying crawl because Jeremy's in the snake, where you literally have a bunker all the way
I think it might
down
have sounded like to Jeremy like wall. So it might have been stopping Jeremy from wanting to keep going down in case he gets shot from the wall. So
there's that interesting language barrier there, even though we all speak English here.
Yeah, there's different variations. And we have the most ghetto English of all, so...
My Germans that speak English are easier to understand than you people.
You people. Hey, look, he thinks we're people.
But good strong point by SWAT. Really, I didn't see anything major. SWAT did a good job of calling where Perth Crisis was going to go before the game started, and then they just lost bodies in pairs. So whether that means that guys were just over battling because they're getting confident, or that means that they shot a player off the break and Perth Crisis tried to fill it blindly to get back into that position, you can't walk off in pairs.
I've got to say, this is the one thing I haven't seen yet, which I was sort of hoping to see more of, is with Keith being one of the greatest snake players in the world right now. I haven't seen much in the snake from Keith Brown. Maybe they're leaving him a bit slow behind, leave him a bit later, warm up.
Definitely. So there's definitely the fact of it's his first time guesting with SWAT, and I don't know how much guesting Keith has done with other teams in general, but it really does change how you play because you have to adjust to the team.
Oh yeah, it's different when you got someone you play with all the time.
Absolutely.
That's telling you, you can trust the call.
Exactly, it's a trust thing too. And it's not that the players behind him are any better or worse. It's just the fact that he hasn't done it before and he needs to believe them. But I mean, I always say that whatever you do at home, you should do when you guest with another team. You know, I don't think you should change your game style or your play because you're good because of what you do. Don't change it.
No.
Well, we have seen in the past, guys that normally play right at the front, electing to stay in the back and spend the whole event there, and it's just basically a wasted body.
Yeah. I mean, I lucked out. I started guesting for teams over at the Millennium back in 2008, so a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I started like that. I played the back center, and I tried to work around, and I just realized that wasn't the answer.
I think I remember we played on the Bushwhackers.
Oh, yeah.
Back in
when I came out here.
Yeah.
2009.
Yeah, okay. That was my second year on SWAT.
Oh, I only got 4 alive. So Explicit's only got 4 guys for this point.
Crisis.
Yeah, sorry, Crisis. They've only got 4 players. So only 4 guys made it out.
Do you think that was a penalty carrying over? Or
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're just getting the team organised, I'd say.
I didn't see a flag, so I think it was a mistake on Crisis's part to start with 4 bodies.
So, Price is really making it hard for themselves to win this.
Absolutely, and SWAT coming out, guns a-blazing, going to the Snake 1 very quickly, and Dan again, up and over into the Dorito 3 off the break.
You see Marcelo on the screen right now giving directions from the Mini W.
Seems like it's quite easy once you get in that bunker. If you can't get out, you can get trapped in there. Looks like Marcelo got stuck in their last game.
Absolutely. And Marcelo generally is just not a very aggressive player. So to get out of that, you kind of have to risk it, and that's not his style of play.
Bloody last round he was pretty aggressive. He was on fire. But I mean,
When
again,
you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
Yeah, the thing is, I say, that's the big thing that American pros like yourself bring to the game is just the sheer aggression.
Sure.
And, just continually
forcing those mistakes.
So right now, Jeremy's copping a lot of all the guns are ablaze.
Yeah, Jeremy getting into that Snake 3 was really pushing all his weight into that bunker and really shaking it around to let the other team know, here I am. Try and draw some fire.
A lot of pressure on now.
Absolutely, and they're really pressuring that Dorito corner of First Crisis right now.
Now, see, SWAT's got to be taking the ground, so it's G2 now for SWAT. The thing is, I don't know where the rest of the guys are. They need to be putting more pressure on.
Absolutely.
Because the time is clicking.
SWAT has 4 bodies alive right now. The Snake corner, the 50 Snake, the 50 Dorito, and the Dorito 1.
Dorito 1 just taking a walk now, I think.
Oh.
But Keith Brown making a big move over to the Dorito side.
Casually.
Yeah.
Casually jogging over there. So it looks like we may have miscounted. Still 4 bodies alive for...
There's one in the wall. Wall, Dorito. So it's 3 on 3, I think.
4. So there it is. They're now... SWAT just came on to Perth Crisis' side of the Dorito. As you hear Marcelo call it out.
The thing is, SWAT doesn't need a draw. They need a win.
We're down to that magic minute.
Absolutely. Crisis trying to hold this out with just under 50 seconds left on the clock. Losing another body. 2 on 4 situation right now.
As a SWAT play gets shot out. Nick Wall's running down, taking the last player out. They're sort of good on SWAT for hunting that last guy down, but it's really, with that much time left on the clock, being 2 points down, sort of a bit of a waste of time. The guy should have been going wide, I think, and maybe aiming for that buzzer to try and save. They could have probably saved about 5 seconds. Another close game.
Absolutely. Definitely a close game. I mean, SWAT did a good job. I think they could have done it quicker, sure, but it's always easier looking from the outside.
Yeah. Oh, I just mean bunkering that last guy. They went the player instead of the buzzer.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think the guy, he ran towards the corner instead of running towards the buzzer.
People get a little honed in on trying to kill everyone. You can hit the buzzer with guys alive.
Yeah.
So MC Wormy is asking, hey Scott, when is Tate up?
So, yeah.
That'll be if they make the finals.
No Viners this weekend. They didn't make it to this one. The Vicious Circle's playing their team, but none of the Viners are up.
Oh, really? No Luke or Tate?
No, I don't think so.
Wow, that's a big kill for Vicious, man. They're 2 great players.
Yeah, so just going to stick to the Woods ball, those guys.
Oh, okay. There you go, the Bush Pigs.
It's nice to see how strong the tournament scene is here in Australia. I mean, I've definitely seen it grow over the years, which has been nice.
It's sort of hard. I mean, our biggest limiting factor is our laws are so retarded in this, especially in this state.
I mean, people out here look at me like I'm crazy when I say I played my first paintball game at 9 years old.
Yeah. Oh, no, you couldn't do that. You can shoot a real gun at 12 in New South Wales, but you can't touch a paintball gun until you're 16. I mean, You show me where the rhyme or reason is in that. That's
Yeah.
just so stupid.
So I can't even bring my own equipment here. You know, I have to borrow stuff when I get here. So.
Oh, well, you can get an overseas competitor's license and bring it over.
That sounds like a whole bunch of trouble.
Oh, it's a bit of paperwork, and it
Yeah.
costs $75 and stuff like that. But you guys are lucky you can just use guns on the field license. But
Yeah, absolutely.
It's retarded. And when you try to talk about to anybody outside the country, they just shake their head and go like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah.
Who are they protecting?
They tried that in the U.S. and it got kiboshed real quick.
Well, it's just such a massive cost for the government to maintain and manage.
Right.
Okay, 30 seconds to go. 28 seconds. Yep. And see if we get a result.
So Crisis going for the big bite, taking the snake and the wall up off the break, and a big move into Dorito too as well.
SWAT just freely running down this snake side like crazy.
Only 10 seconds left on the clock. So they're playing some dangerous, really playing dangerous paintball, being that aggressive.
That was hard.
With only 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
Trying to battle with guys and stuff, not checking all the bounces. If you have a hit on you now, that's a major penalty. So
Yeah,
they're going to check all the players that are left alive. So.
SWAT's 50 snake player may have gotten away with something. It looked a little sketchy because Perth Crisis was in the W shooting that way. It's hard to tell from where we're standing though.
Yeah.
I have confidence that the ref standing there handled the business, but
Yeah, it's just, it's better to have a draw than to play with fire like that, I think.
Yeah,
with 10 seconds left, you can't make it from one end to the other.
This is going to make it hard for SWAT now because they're on a loss and a draw. So
it stays a
they're
draw.
on.
Guns and gear. The most important piece of equipment is the player's gun. The guns shoot at an amazing 15 balls per second, reaching speeds of up to 300 feet per second. The guns are fed by powerful, motorized 200 paintball hoppers, able to keep up with the gun's extreme rate of fire. The players carry extra paint in pods on their back to ensure they don't run out. Some players carry up to 1,500 paintballs for 1 point. The mask is a specially designed, lightweight piece of gear that protects the player's eyes and face, all whilst allowing the player to hear and speak clearly. All of this awesome gear is available at Australia's #1 paintball store, paintballshop.com.
go Trump.
Alright, so we've got Marauders facing up against Raw Gravity. This is Raw Gravity's first game of the day. They got the bye in round 1. So this is their first event. They did actually play round 1, the guys on the team, but under Raw, because Raw were off playing another event, so they sent these guys to play under their name just to get some points for their team.
So it's a bit of a throw-together squad.
Yeah, these guys, there's a few guys from Sydney, a few guys from Queensland, a couple of guys from Lithgow, which is Colt, old Colt guys, just outside of Sydney. So yeah, it's a bit of a thrown together team. So we normally see when these guys played the last round, they got better as the weekend went on, and by the end of the prelims, they actually, had some good paintball. Sort of all their plans came together.
Sure.
They had a few interesting games. They lost that 3-on-1 where they just threw bodies down, ran into one guy. That was interesting.
That's painful.
Lost a 2-on-none.
What?
Where they just sat in the bunkers and let the time run out.
That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, stuff like that happens, but it just shows how the difference between a team, that's out training every week and putting in the work together, and a group of guys that just throw it together and come out.
Yeah.
You can come out and have fun and you can win points, but it's not going to win you an event. But now these guys have played at an event together before, so hopefully they're going to start a little bit higher than they did last time, and they might be able to pull this out. So Marauders coming back out here.
They looked strong in their first match. They played Perth Crisis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they looked good. They were playing aggressive. They were getting bodies wide. They were adjusting fairly well. It was a 1-point game.
The things that, Marauders are letting them down, this is their first year in pro, but you can see them growing together as a team. So every little thing like that where, they lose to a lack of communication or a lack of being aggressive, you can see them, they go back, talk about it, practice that in between the next event, and then they'll come out better. So
sure,
it's it's all a learning curve for these guys, and these are the really honest group of guys. If they stop up, they're more than happy to go back and talk about it and put their hand up and say, yeah, I stopped up, I got one on that.
Hard to come by.
Here they go.
And Marauders shooting the snake runner off the break for Raw.
And Jared Baker on the tower, Snake Tower. Last event, man, he was just... put the kiss of death on him.
Yeah.
last round, mate, he was playing with Raw, and he was just... He was getting so many 3-packs and 4-packs. Just him left, and he'd be shooting off half the team.
So there goes another player for Raw. So 2 players left alive for Raw.
Yep. 4 alive for Marauders.
Did he make it?
Yeah, no.
How did he make it? No, he didn't make it. He didn't make
Newman
it.
Getting the last guy.
Nice strong point by Marauders.
Yeah.
Like we said, forcing guys this way, making it wide on the snake side, shooting the snake guy in front of them off the break. Great job.
That's something I always, having that first round bye, some teams look at it, as a bit of a plus, being able to sit back, watch a whole round of games get played, try and work out what other people are doing. But every time I've been in that situation where we've had the first round bye, we've always come out and lost because you're cold. Everyone else has, had a game to work on it, think about what's going on. Everyone's warm. They're going into that second game hot, and you guys you haven't set foot on the field yet.
Yep,
it's always a struggle.
It makes a difference. You'll see teams that they're blatantly, not a morning team or not an afternoon team, and whatever it is, it almost becomes a small curse, right? Because it's always in the back of your mind as to, oh man, we always lose that first point. Well, yeah, if you think that you're always going to lose the first point, it's hard to dig out of that. I mean, you'll hear it when teams lose, they always tend to blame the same things. They'll be like, oh, we came out flat. Oh, we came out cocky. Well, you have to sometimes look back and say, well, are we just saying that, or did we actually mentally feel that?
The thing is, there's so many variables that come into it, whether it's equipment, paint, just simply taking the wrong breakout, you have a tactic, okay, well, we're going to put 3 guns on the snake side, and they send one person to the top, and then they send everybody down to Doritos, It's like, oh shit, so there's a high level of skill involved in the game and tactics, but there is also that level of luck. I mean, even just with, you might shoot someone at just the angle and it bounces off,
Preaching the truth right there. I mean, you have to be good to place, you have to be great to be a top team, you have to be a little lucky to win.
Yes. No.
Okay, so we had that bye. Are we going to skip that time frame? Go right to the next game?
I believe so. If there's a gap, is there got a quick turnaround?
Okay. Stop for the bye.
Yeah, we won't stop for the bye.
Then I'm going to get out of here. Get ready for this next game.
Thank you very, very much.
Absolutely. Sure,
hopefully we get you back up. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Anytime.
For sure.
I work for coffee.
Dan with to renegotiate his contract. Why? That might be 2 or 3 cups. For you. Okay, looking at Raw on the home side. Stargate.
Greg's running hot. This seat's nice and warm. Good.
A good breakout. 5 alive for
Both teams.
both teams. So ref's going in to check one of the Marauders. He's clean.
Matt Strachan taking the snake off the break.
Yeah,
Waters.
straight into Snake 2, eh? See Jared there running to the Snake corner in the orange jersey, playing for Raw.
Yeah, I wonder if Jared Baker actually owns a jersey that says Jared Baker.
No, I don't know. He has all. He has
I've
all
never seen
mate.
him wear one.
Yeah. Oh, and that's G2. Cave Marauders.
So something you can, don't know if it's being picked up on the stream or not, but up here you can hear it's just night and day the difference between how much the teams are communicating. Marauders talking to each other, letting the teams know what's
This time
going
they
on.
weren't doing that before, eh?
But Raw, it's just, you can hear crickets on their side of the field. It's just, the difference between a team that trains together and a team that just rocks up and plays events.
Yeah. Didn't see the Snake player.
That's Whitey shooting the wall out and getting shot himself.
That was a nice little move by him, but
Two players left alive for Raw Gravity. That's Jared Baker wearing one. One player left alive now.
that's just the Dorito player.
Mark Elliott about to get run down by Alistair.
I think so. Looks like he just did a single tap.
Yeah, being nice.
Yeah. Ghost busting.
Yep, shooting his own teammate.
That's the shooting the Snake corner. He hasn't pressed the buzzer.
Just chilling out.
But he probably asked the ref to check in. Hey ref, am I okay?
Can you just wipe this head off?
Tell him to press the button properly, not tap it. Hey Dave, you got a radio on still?
Party man Kaiser. Hello Kaiser.
Hey Dave. Dave.
What is Super 7's paintball? Paintball is a 5-on-5 game where two teams go head to head in 10-minute matches fighting to take out the other team for 1 point. Teams get 1 point by shooting all 5 opponents and pushing the button at the enemy team's start base. Players are out when a paintball hits and breaks on them, including their gun. Between each point, there is a 2-minute break to reload, clean up, and prepare for the next point. To win, a team must gain a 4-point lead or be ahead on points when the 10-minute time limit expires. For more information, check out www.super7.
Bread.
Yep.
So Marauders with a 2-point lead here.
Yep. How mad would this be in the Burdekin? Probably.
Burdekin's where Kiss FM is.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, Sweet FM. 97.1.
Up in North Queensland. God's country.
Kaiser's joining us.
Ah! It's the Kaiser. I miss him not being here.
Yeah, where's the HK Reaper crew?
Oh, I know. Not here. The Kaiser's like instant party, man. He'd be perfect up here doing the webcast. Okay, here we go. We've got Marauders again, up 2 on the screen to Raw Gravity. Nice big breakout for both. And a Raw player off the break early. Marshall and looks like Tim Coley got taken out from Marauders trying to bump to Dorito 3. I think the wall caught him. I didn't realise the wall was still hot. So a little bit better field position for, I was going to say for Marauders, but Jared's in the wall right now, and I think he's Oh, yeah. That must have got. It looks like it got him in the face. How's he still in?
You just shot all the bunkers around him.
Oh, mate. Okay. Ref's going in to check him. I'm sure Jared got shot in the face. Positive. Yep. That's a 2-pack to little Matty Strachan. That's be a good confidence builder for the boys. It's funny how they're talking a lot more on this point as well, this match. They were so quiet in the first one.
Yeah, well, sometimes, coming out, getting a few early points on the team can really just help lift the whole team. The team as a whole.
I see Wemby, haha, Kiss FM. Another shout out to Kiss FM.
It's called Sweet FM, mate.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I made a mistake and called
Well,
it
he's
Kiss FM.
he's laughing at you, Kiss FM. They see dragged me into it as well. Now I made the mistake.
Yep. We can give shout outs to Kiss FM if you want. So Marauders with a 3-point lead now. Yeah, it's sort of night and day. You can see the difference between a team that trains and a team that doesn't train together. We saw that exchange between the Snake, Matty Strachan, and Jared Baker in the wall. Guys were shooting at the Snake from Raw. They knew he was in there, but no one was calling it. No one was telling Jared that he was in there. Jared didn't seem to because he was busy at the wall.
It's pretty because originally Jared was on the Doritos side when he's at the wall, and he's the one that shot Tim Colley out bumping in to the Doritos. So he's just come around to see what's going on the Snake side, and pow.
Just shows the difference between how much people are. I can come out and play. Yeah, you might be able to come out. You might be able to play a game of paintball. You might be able to shoot somebody, but might win you a point here or there. It's not going to win you games, and it's not going to win you a tournament.
Yeah, well, the teams that are that are consistently placing in the finals, yeah, they're out here every weekend training, or every second weekend. The Kiwi guys, the Expendables, I mean, those guys are training at the gym, Monday to Friday, and they're training every weekend playing. I mean, they've just come back from the Millennium Series, in Europe,
taking out London, round 3 of the Millennium.
Yeah, with their lineup for the Millennium in the SPL, which is the second top division in the European League. They've won 3 from 3, which is the first ever for New Zealand-based team. Not even an Australian team's done that before. So that's a big kudos to Dave Hopkins and Expendables.
Yeah, and
that's amazing what they've done over there.
Hopefully paving the way for more and more teams from the Asia Pacific area to get over and play in Europe. Alright, so like I was saying before this match, Raw, with each point they do play, they will hopefully gel more and be able to work out a bit more of a game plan. But like we talked at the start of the show this morning, Raw doing all this with 5 players, so
no reserves. So good screenshot there from Skyline Aerial Services off the break.
Ooh, looks like Whitey getting shot in the pack, trying to get out to that tower.
Yeah. So nice big feed. Oh, great bump move by Jared Baker. All the way from back centre to Snake 1. And Jason Bias is bumped from Snake 2 to Snake 3. Well, the Snake 50. If he looks inside, he's going to be able to feast on the can.
That gun sounds so good. Those old egos.
So Jason's threw his life away there. If he just looked inside. Now he's shaking his head now. He's looking, look what I missed. And so Cliffy's gone from back centre on the gravity side. So now it's Jason's Van Dam just been taken out by the wall.
And Jared's about to wear it.
And Matt Strachan comes through to finish off. Nice little bump through.
It was funny.
It's no good, sorry. I was going to say how that was. Not everyone running through one at a time getting taken out. They've all realised last guy and they've all gone at the same time. There's no way as good a player as Jared is, there's no way he could shoot both sides of the bunker at the same time.
Well, it's funny, me and Jared were talking this morning before the event started, and I was saying to him, because all last event, he was always the last one alive. So what are you going to do this event? You sick of being the last guy alive? He's like, no, I'm going to play the snake now.
Yeah.
He's going to try and do some damage. Hopefully I'm the first one shot. And there he is in the snake, being the last one alive.
I know, and what a good move too, but like they lost their snake player. He's gone all the way from back centre. Well, they've still got 5 guys alive on Marauders and gone past God all the way into the snake and made it all that way in one go.
Alright, so we're going to get ready for our next game. Expendables up against Explicit. We'll just jump to some ads and we'll be right back.
What is Super 7's paintball?
At Action Paintball today, there were just so many fields to play on. We had the best time ever.
Man, there's just so many different fields at Action Paintball.
There are so many fields at Action Paintball games, not like any other field.
This field's got a lot of bush compared to a lot of the other places. It gives you a lot more cover, a lot more realistic feeling of that Call of Duty in real life feel.
Gallipoli was insane. We had to jump up the hill and try and take the bunkers, and it was really difficult, but it was well worth it when we got the flag.
Hamburger Hill, it's probably the best one. Brings out the energy in everybody.
Love the bush fields, got to call it from the scrub. It was so awesome. Blew away all my mates with the snapshots.
It's pretty hectic when everyone starts moving and you have no idea where everyone is.
Mayhem, it was really good.
It's just that, it is absolutely mayhem on that field. Lots of cars everywhere, lots of containers, lots of things to shoot at.
Everybody got a bit saturated in paint. It was pretty good.
Variety is amazing, from bushball fields all the way to sunbed tournament fields. It's just great.
I've never seen a paintball store like this in Australia. Everything from gloves, jerseys, pants and goggles, even guns were on the walls. It was pretty cool.
Variety of different gun upgrades is amazing.
My upgrade was flawless, shot really fast, lots of fun.
Oh yeah, the equipment was great. Everything was pretty accurate.
I upgraded to one of the electronic guns. I had no idea it could shoot that fast.
It was like a machine gun. Just laid waste to everybody.
It shot amazingly well. Had an awesome time. Can't wait to do it again.
I'd never played paintball before, but the refs really helped me out. They made it a lot of fun.
Any dramas that you may have, the referees are very prompt.
They made sure that we had a great day.
Came out here today, thought it was going to be scary, thought it was going to hurt a lot. It didn't hurt at all and I had a blast.
The food I found scrumptious, very nice indeed.
We had lunch here today. It was really good. The food was really.
Just polishing up one of those delicious hamburgers that are on the screen. So we have our next game up, Expendables versus Sydney Explicit. Explicit with Greg Sewers, who was just up in the booth before helping us out. Big thanks to him. Both teams making it 5 alive. Expendables with 2 in back center. We haven't seen that yet today, so pretty interesting play. Pretty evenly matched here. First player taking a walk from Explicit's end. Looks like Jake Melbaxa getting shot out there. So a 5-on-4 game. Expendables playing a little bit slower than they normally do. Happy to sit back, shoot their lanes, try and just control the field a bit more. Launching now and sort of spreading out. Dave Hopkins up to the wall. He's in a really good position to shut that move down if that Explicit player tries to get across to those Doritos from that Baby W. I think that actually is Greg Sewers there. See Ivan Gustafson backing him up at the top of your screen. Greg making that move across into the Dorito too. Yeah, Matt Kling for Expendables getting in the snake. Going straight to snake 2. Mike Jones matching him and getting into snake 1 for Explicit. And here goes Dave Hopkins trying to make something happen through the middle. Getting shot out. At the same time, it was Blake Christensen getting shot out behind him. So 3 players left alive for Expendables. 4 on the field for Explicit. Greg Sewers launching from those Doritos. Getting in Dorito 2. Mike Jones in the snake there for Explicit. So a 3-on-3 game, 3-on-4 game here. A lot of talk. A lot of talk coming from the Explicit side of the field. Blake Yarber picking it up on Greg Sewers down in the Doritos, calling it out. There's Davey All. Just chilling in the Doritos, trying to shut that snake down. Dorito 2, where he is, has a really good shot across on the snake. Ethan Kleiber backing up Greg Sewers there on the Doritos. And Jared Cozier launching to the snake. Shooting Matt Kling out and getting shot himself. So sorry, yeah, that was Jared Cozier in the snake the whole time for Explicit, not Mick Jones. So 2 players left alive, a 2-on-3 game now. Expendables. Expendables just sitting back, crossing it up. It's up to Explicit here to make something happen and try and break the game open. So that's Mick Jones in the wall for Explicit, sorry. Going up through the window, almost getting a shot on Blake Yarber. There's Greg Sewers on your screen there for Explicit, looking towards the camera. McCauley's made his way into the snake. Gets a few shots on Dave All, but not able to hit him. So Blake Yarber launching down the snake. Ref's leaving him in. Wow. So Blake launched, took out McCauley. Ref saying he was clean, leaving him in. And then Mick Jones went to go get him. Dave All shot him. And at the same time, Sewers making something happen on the Doritos and also got picked up. So, just like that, pretty much 3 Explicit bodies just threw themselves into the Expendables guns and it's all over. So Expendables getting that first point. Yeah, it's just some bad timing, bit of bad communication from Explicit, and they managed to throw that game away. So it was a 2-on-3. Explicit had Dorito 50, the wall, Snake 50.
Oh, really?
Expendables had 2 players. They had Dave All and Dorito 2 and Blake Yarber in the tower. Yarber went to go get the snake. Shot him clean. Mick went to go get Yarber. He got shot. Sewers went to go get the Dorito and he got shot. And that was it. So,
wow.
Explicit. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Well, on a positive note, I found a yellow cable tie.
Wow. Riveting.
So if anyone needs one, come see me. I was just talking to the Raw guys too, because both teams have only got 5.
Yep.
Which is a bit of a challenge in M7, not having any reserves. So if there is any semi-pro / pro players that are in Sydney today that are looking for a game to maybe jump in, Raw would be interested in seeing anyone. So either today and or tomorrow, if you have a gun and the will to kill and you're not actually playing this weekend, there's 2 Raw teams that would be quite happy to talk to you about jumping in with them.
Well, actually, there's a guy right in the pits there. There's 2 players in the pits. Ex-pro players. There's Carl Simpson.
Yeah. Oh, Carl's down now as well. Yep. Yeah, Ben's brother.
Stevie... I forget his last name.
Yep, Steve.
Browning. That's it? Yeah. That was Expendables on that one. With the referees calling him clean. So Ben Simpson sat that first point going out. You can see him on your screen there. Old envious player helping Explicit out this weekend.
Yeah, good to see Ben Simpson back playing. He's a great player.
There's rumours of MVS maybe having a bit of a rebirth.
Ooh.
We might see them back playing paintball in Australia at some stage, which would be good. Maybe for the
That'd
Masters.
Be cool. You never know.
Interesting to see Jared Cozier playing through the snake. He's normally a Dorito player. But I think...
he was a snake player with Shens back in the day.
Well, I think Explicit have the opposite sort of problem that SWAT have. They've got too many Dorito players, so someone having a fight in your home.
First G looks like Jake Mel Baxter. Yeah, Jakey's gone.
That was he was the first G for them last game as well.
Yeah. And Stevie Browning's pumped through now into... Oh no, that's Greg, isn't it? Greg Sewers is into Dorito 1. They make it look so easy the way just straight through and in. And Expendables dropped 2 players again.
Like Greg said, you don't want to die in pairs. So there goes Blake Yarber.
Yeah. Looks like I think Greg just took him when he wrapped around on the Dorito side. Greg Sewers shoots him in the face.
Simpson in his home in the snake for Explicit. Making no short work, getting up to the snake 3 straight away. Goon handing across to the Dorito corner.
Yep.
Great.
And gets the G.
Great to see.
So it's really... It's just 4 on 1 right now, just in the snake corner for Expendables.
Oh, Dave Hopkins, I think, in that snake corner.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, was
Tom
that
Hopkins?
Yeah. Bit of a convincing win on that point.
Yep.
In favour of Explicit.
It's good to see Explicit sort of obviously learning from that last little hiccup and pulling their stuff together. So Wormy tuning in with us, asking some questions. He said, "What's our favourite? Who's our favourites to watch? Favourite players? Who's your favourite?
Who are the favourite commentaries? Oh, who are the commentaries' favourites to watch? Oh, I think I enjoy watching everybody.
Well, someone that for me that I've just really noticed in the last few months, really stepping up is Jeremy Fitton. He's becoming one of the most, just the most exciting players to watch, I reckon.
Considering he started playing 2 years ago.
He just, I don't know, just
one of those.
He's just really smooth. Yeah. I was watching, a lot of the footage of you guys playing over in Thailand, and he's just a really good-looking player. You can put him on it. If you had him in just a black t-shirt, you'd say, "Oh, who's that pro player like that? US pro player." He's just smooth. He's one of those guys that does everything. Until he's watched a lot of videos.
Well, as I said this before, he come and saw me ages ago, and he's just started out. He goes, "Oh, I want to play on SWAT. How do I get on SWAT?" And I said, "Well, that's easy. Just go out, train against them, keep shooting, and win points. Beat SWAT, and then they'll come up and say, 'Hey, you want to come and join us?'" And he started a team called Syndicate, which have done really, really well. And while playing with Syndicate, they'll regularly beating SWAT in training, and it was just basically Jeremy going through the snake, raping and pillaging.
That's it. If you can't beat them, join them.
Well, yeah, if you do beat them, you can join them. So, I agree. He's quite exciting as a player. And I really like Jared Baker, man. You know, he just gets a lot of kills, mate. And he's usually on his own.
So the other guy I really like watching, if he can get in the snake and go to work, is the player on the left of your screen there, Matt Kling.
Yeah, Matt's an exciting player, isn't he? He's over playing Europe with. He's part of the Expendables team that plays the Millennium Series too.
Yeah.
So
he's a really nice guy.
Really great guy, and his game has just gone up and up and up. He was always good, and now he's great.
Yep. When him and Chris Austin go head to head in the snake, that's fun to watch.
Yeah. Oh, that's another great player, Chris Austin from Perth Crisis, mate. What a sensational player. Great skills.
This year was the first year I sort of noticed who he was, and watching him play the snake the first minute, I thought, he's pretty good, but he can only play the snake. Then in round 2, he rocked in the W the whole round. Yeah. Then I watched him in the Doritos, and I was like, all right, this guy's pretty good.
Okay, 5 alive by the looks of it so far for both teams. And Blake Yarber makes a nice big bump to the snake corner to counter explicit snake corner player. And I kiss of death on the commentary again. Blake Yarber's dead. I'm going to apologise in advance if I say something nice about you and then you die 10 seconds later. It's not really my fault.
Ben Simpson doing a big dive. Greg Sewer's getting shot out for explicit as well. So both the US Pro import players that they have being the first to die on both teams. So a 4-on-4 game. Jake Melbaxter again getting shot trying to get to that Dorito corner for explicit.
So 3-on-4 in favour of Expendables.
Aaron McCauley for explicit has a really good way of head checking. He's like a chicken.
See little Matty Kling on the camera right now on the screen in the Snake 1.
So he's what we call the island at the moment. He doesn't have anyone back behind him. All the other Expendables players are on the Dorito side, so he needs to play a bit smarter here. Sit back and not really gun battle. Just play a slower game.
Oh, nicely
snapping
done.
out, putting a
beautiful
shot
snap shoot there, taking out Ben Simpson. That was a valuable kill.
Yeah.
Valuable kill.
From that kill, explicit throwing in the towel. Only 2 players left alive, so 4-on-2. Explicit want that time. So 3 minutes,
now,
3 seconds.
This is a very good example of why the towel button is done. You think, why would you want to concede a point? So it's a very good example here. Basically, it looked like Expendables had the point won. They had twice the players left on the field. They had the better field position. And their last 2 players were not in good spots to be in. 3 minutes of game time left. What would have happened is the game would have stagnated with a very high chance of a score with maybe 30 seconds or less than a minute left, and then it would be 2-1. So it's better for Explicit to throw the towel now, and they've got 3 minutes to win the point back and to get another point on the board, whereas it's better than being 30 seconds left and we've got to try and win 2 points.
Yep. Sure. So did we get any replays from that one? Matty Kling shot. Yeah, it was a good one. So
that was a nice snapshot from Matty Kling on to Ben Simpson. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Got Wormy with another question. Keep him coming. We'll add a question.
How many refs have been hit today? Yeah, pretty much all of them.
Yeah, I'd say so. They do the job that no one else wants to do. So it's and without them we wouldn't have the event. So shout out to all the referees out there. Yeah. They do a very, very hard job. The players play their one game. They get to go sit inside for 45 minutes or an hour in between their game, where the refs have to stand out there in the sun. The winter rounds are a bit better than the ones.
Yeah, summer's the killer for them.
And the other question he was asking is what part of the field has seen the most action today? And I was thinking that this field is very balanced. At round 2 we saw the W really impactful.
Dominate.
People were just going through the center of the field the whole time, but we've seen games won through the Doritos, the W, and through the Snake.
Yep. It's a very balanced field, I agree with you there. And I suppose, again, that just makes it even harder when you're trying to work out your tactics. Yeah. Sometimes the Snake's where you got to push, so we'll just hold off the Dorito.
Yeah, you've got 5 players. You're like, where are we going to stick in? Some events you've got 5 bunkers.
On this layout, you can run through the Doritos, run through the guts, run down the Snake.
We've even seen guys taking big bites, taking the snake off the break, going to the Dorito 3, which is very, very rare in this sport.
Yeah.
Getting all the way up the field there, almost
on the 50, yeah.
So explicit on your screen. Try and take this point back. Draw the game.
Big back wall break. Oh, and Aaron McCauley cots one right in the face off the break. That was a very good shot. I think that was from Blake Yarbrough from back centre by the looks of it. But it still doesn't.
You can't stop him from shooting across field, but you can stop him from moving further down.
Oh, Greg does the bump through from Dorito 3 to Dorito 50. And who's on the can there? The can.
That's Dave Hall.
Yeah, Dave Hall catches him. And that was a real. That's a valuable kill, that one, because if Greg had got into there, it would have been really dangerous for Expendables.
It seems like a lot of teams are actually doing that and staying back at that 30-yard can and not going all the way up to the wall.
Sam Dwight, is that Sam?
No, it's Ethan Kleiber,
Ethan Kleiber.
And Jared Crozier left alive for Explicit. There's 2 plays left now. 1:30 on the clock. Expendables, all they need to do here is just chill.
Oh, did he make it?
Sounded like he got shot.
Oh, sounded like something hard got hit. Ref's going in to check him. He'll be on his left. And he's gone. Good kill by Ethan. That's a valuable kill. Actually, that's the 3rd time I've seen that happen. Guys go to try and run down the inside of the snake and get shot from the Dorito side.
Well, that gap between the beam and the Dorito, I think, surprises a few people.
Yeah. Well, when you run down the inside and shots come across, it's between those pins you suddenly become visible.
Sorry, that's Dave Hopkins for Expendables in the can.
Yeah,
no,
and he just
Dave Hall. So
Dave Hall, okay, and he just looks like Dave Hopkins just took out Jared. And so Ethan's bumped to the state corner.
You know, Explicit just letting the clock tick down. I don't understand why they're not toweling this.
Yeah, they should be toweling, definitely. 100%. Expendables don't need the win.
We're just happy to sit back and kill the clock.
Yep.
I'd be pretty pissed off if I was Ethan. Shouting to my kids saying, hit the towel. Come on. You know, now I've said that, he'll go and win this point. It's always the way. Yeah, it looks like he might have just put some balls at the Dorito corner.
Dave. Is it not Dave? Dave doesn't know. He's like looking right. There's no one right.
I think he's calling the referee to check him. There's not enough time for him to make it to the buzzer now. Dave Hopkins shooting somewhere in the Doritos. Maybe got a little bit confused between a cameraman.
I don't know, or maybe his gun's down, I don't know. Well, Dave got the 2 big kills that mattered.
Yep.
He got Greg Sewers bumping into Dorito 50, and then he's come out here and shot Jared coming out on the God side. So, And we're back. So we're looking inside the SWAT pit right now. Sydney SWAT going to have to be stepping up a little bit. They're on a loss and a draw so far against. So they had a draw against Expendables and a loss to Perth Crisis.
No, a draw to Perth Crisis and a loss to Expendables.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, close.
Lucky we got you here, keeping me straight and true.
So they're going heads up against Royal Gravity. So like I've been saying, Gravity do get better with age. They get better as the days go on. So it looks like Swat going to sit Keith Brown for this first point. It is good to sometimes sit, your US pro player. That way you get the chance to sit back, watch what the other guys are doing, watch what the team's doing, have some input. Graham Viner tuning in, says g'day. Hello, Graham.
Hello, Mr. Viner.
Missing your two boys out here this weekend. Hopefully they can make it out for Masters. If not, hello to you and Marcel. Back
and we'll see the boys anyway, probably a Total
War. Yeah, we'll probably see Graham here too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Alright, so yeah, Gravity. It is good, although they only have 5 players on the field, they do have the whole other Raw team that can help them in the pits and stuff like that. So we saw Elmo, one of the guys, not the captain, but a big help from Raw, helping the Raw Gravity guys out.
Bit of a nice view there from Skyline Aerial Services and the super stealthy drone. That's cool. We get to see a bit of a breakout. Oh, great! That looks awesome. Big Cliffy goes all the way to the wall, and Nick Wells says hello.
David Black.
Oh, Dave Black was it? Dave Black goes through.
So a 3-on-4 game. Jared getting out wide
and getting shot in the face.
Nice shot. I think that was from the Doritos.
Alex Orr takes out the Doritos side and gets the final kill.
The last guy.
Nice quick point. About 45 seconds.
Yeah, a couple of kills early. Getting that shot at the break. The Raw Gravity trying to run and gun to that tall tower. There is quite a big lane to that the guys can do. So someone from SWAT getting a good shot there. Blackie making the big move through the W, taking out Paul Cliff, and then that's all she wrote. A few guys throwing their bodies away, and SWAT get that first point.
There's the 2-pack at least for Alex Orr there.
Yeah, Alex playing the snake, which is rare to see, but he always goes to town when he's in there. Normally you see Alex up the back and in the corner, directing his front players around. So if you guys are tuning in, we'd like to hear where you're watching from. Make sure you share the word around. If you are watching through YouTube, we can't get the live comments up on our screen. So if you want to talk to us, just jump on Facebook, Super Sevens Paintball. Make sure you put the number 7 in, not the word. Super Sevens Paintball into Facebook, and you'll find us there streaming.
Yep.
You can drop us a line, and we'll have a chat with you guys. So we've got, after this game, we're going to watch Perth Crisis go up against Eastside Raw. Then after that, we're going to have a bit of a lunch break, stop for about an hour, and then we'll be back with probably another 6 games today, I think. We're going to have Blake Yarber from Expendables coming up and helping us out. Also, Keith Brown's going to jump up towards the end of the day. So if if you're a fan of those two guys and you want to have a chat to them, you can jump on and interact with them, maybe ask them some questions. We're also going to have Dan Woods, who's guesting with SWAT from STK. He's going to come up and help us after the lunch break as well. So yeah, it looks like Keith Brown sitting again. Just trying to keep it fresh.
Might be just he's ready to go. There's Jeremy Fidden. What's he doing? Walking off the field for a sec. Checking out the line. Tell you the thing about Jeremy too, he's got serious speed.
Yeah, I saw
wow, man. Yeah.
Dwayne from PBHQ was asking the other day who he thought was the fastest paintballer. They were saying about Alex Goldman, how quick he is. I was going to put up the 15 from SWAT, Jeremy. I reckon he's got wheels, that kid.
The other one that covers ground pretty quick is old Nick Wells.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty tall, long legs, whatever, but yeah.
So it looks like Raw's still going to try and take that big bite and go to that tower. It's good to see. Not going to shoot this time. So, out to the corner. Wow, so... Yeah, someone getting their kill. I think it was Jared Baker shooting a SWAT player out. Jeremy trying to make it out to the god. 5-on-4 game.
And Alex is just unrelenting, when he gets in these.
A lot stronger. Jared, where he's playing in that mini W, needs to be careful. Nick Wells doing a good job of shutting down the Doritos. Letting the guy slip all the way into the Dorito 3. Oh no, he picks him up.
Yeah, got him.
So that was Will Gunton there for the SWAT.
Snake 1. There's Jared, see? Nick knows Jared's there. Good communication by Alex too.
Yeah, if you don't know that guy's in the snake, you can get all the way down there, catch a guy's napping, shoot everyone in the back.
Nicely called. He's calling Darwin, which means there's no one on the Dorito side. Snake 1.
Ooh, Will Gunton getting shot there for SWAT. 3 players left, 3-on-2 game. This is where teams need to be careful. When you get those few early kills, sometimes they can get a bit cocky.
Oh, back center's gone. I think it's just Jaco. Jared only.
In the snake again.
In the snake, yeah. Can't quite tell. Is it only the one? Yeah, it's only
snake
corner's gone.
Yeah, so
and
just
then Jared just got taken. So
it was good to see from Raw. Obviously working out what they wanted to do, having a bit of a chat, getting a stronger breakout, but they're just dying out of their bunkers soft, which you shouldn't do in this game. Guys are obviously gunfighting and sticking their head into paint. If someone's shooting at you, you're not going to be able to put them in. Just stay tight.
I think Jared missed the boat too. Like, he got into Snake 1, and then once Alex was dominating on the inside, like, you can, if you're a snake player, you look out and you can see a stream of paint coming down the inside of the snake corner bunker. He should have been going all the way down.
Well, that's it, and the opposite. Like, when Alex was shooting at him, he was spending all the time on the wire trying to shoot at Alex instead of just
looking in the inside. Yeah.
I think though that shows, when you see a player play like that in the snake, it means that they're scared. They don't feel like they have that presence behind him.
Well, it is hard. We had no presence behind him at all. Yeah, that's right. He had the snake.
You had a player behind him, but obviously, if that guy's not talking to you and
not giving you any feedback,
when you're in the snake and your head's down, you can feel that your back player's paint coming over your head, so you know he's got your back. So obviously, the guy wasn't doing that, and Jared trying to make something happen and getting shot.
So that was Ben Beretta down the Dorito side, and Raw just conceding the point now, I think, which doesn't make sense. .604. So SWAT's up 2-0. You can see Crisis is in the pits there getting ready for the next game. Margot, number 33, superstar from San Diego Dynasty, who's guesting with the Crisis boys this weekend.
So keep those comments coming in. If you're tuning in on Facebook, make sure to share it around. Like the page.
MC Wormy, drone view is fat. So big.
Yep, PH fat.
PH 80, yep.
Let us know where you're tuning in from as well. If you're all around Australia, all around the world. Love to know where we're reaching out to.
43 people just shared it, which is cool. Okay, so you can see on the field right now, to your left there is the Raw guys, Raw Gravity. And they're down. There's still 6 minutes of game time left, so, you know, a 2-0 lead is not unbeatable with 6 minutes of match time left. And we haven't really seen very high-scoring matches so far. It's only been like 3 or 4 9 points in a match.
Only 2 mercy rules so far. Most of the games have had 1 or 2 points in it. Yeah, the longest match being a 5-point match.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So SWAT getting the first kill on this game. Jared making a big move from back center into the snake, making it alive against 5 SWAT players.
Yeah.
Wearing the Yakimek jersey, not quite sure if it's Zach or
Keith Brown's in snake corner for SWAT.
Ringo all the way into Dorito 4 for SWAT. Sorry, yeah, Dorito 4.
See Jeremy's bumping up to snake 2.
This could get dirty. Could see some pain getting dished out soon.
Yeah, I don't think he realised that Nick Wells was at the wall.
And all the SWAT players running down the Doritos. The referee said towel, and all the SWAT players stopped.
Oh!
And then kept getting shot. So that was a bit strange.
There was like 5 people on Jared, unfortunately. Then he had 5 people shooting. And then when he fell back, Jeremy shot him as well.
Why not?
That's a good call. Jared just telling his team what to do. You've got to stay alive on the Dorito side.
It does help if you stay alive in the game of paintball.
Yes.
So we got Ryan checking in from Michigan.
From Michigan. Cool. Thanks, Ryan.
Make sure you share it around all the guys back home.
Waxes Sarawak is watching. I hope I said that right, guys. Sorry if you didn't. Awesome Tawny. Hey, don't forget, guys, international teams. We do free entry. And if you're playing in Div 1, we can throw in a bit of paint as well. So international teams, you want to try and experience Super 7s, come out. Just send us a message on Facebook or email us or whatever, and we'll let you know what deals are available. There's info for overseas teams and players. Even if you're just one guy and you want to come over and jump on, just let us know. We've got teams always looking for international players to come and guest. Everybody's welcome at Super 7s.
Except Mike.
Yeah, but I keep sneaking in. The trick is I get here before anyone else.
They don't let him play anymore.
That's it. Because I was too good. Remember that. That's what I told you. Okay, and we're back. Just checking out those new cool Ether LTs. Awesome for field rental entry-level guns. And see SWAT's on the home gate there right now, and they've brought back in Mr. Edmonton Impact, Keith Brown.
Nick Wells.
Nick Wells,
big run up through the W.
The speed. Oh, what a big move, and he makes it. Okay, so there you go. It can be done. Why stop halfway? We can go further. And they take out Jared straight away. That's going to put massive pressure on him, eh? Massive pressure.
Yeah, this is where Jeremy, sort of dropping the ball for SWAT.
Yeah.
Everyone's focusing on the Dorito side on Nick Wells, and he should really just be running down that field and shooting people.
They're just going to get backs and backs and backs. And Jeremy just cleans up 2 guys in a row. Yeah, you're
That's
right.
it.
That's what had to be done. Just
So SWAT winning 4-0 to Raw Gravity.
that was a big push. But that's what I talk about the speed. Nick's got a bit of speed on him as well.
Our next
From
game,
Singapore.
we have Perth Crisis up against Eastside
Tracy
Raw.
Partner James here from around the corner in Windsor.
Ball is a 5-on-5 game where two teams go head-to-head in 10-minute matches, fighting to take out the other team for 1 point. Teams get 1 point by shooting all 5 opponents and pushing the button at the enemy team's start base. Players are out when a paintball hits and breaks on them, including their gun. Between each point, there is a 2-minute break to reload, clean up, and prepare for the next point. To win, a team must gain a 4-point lead or be ahead on points when the 10-minute time limit expires. For more information, check out www.super7paintball.com.
So our last game before lunch today, we've got Perth Crisis coming up against Eastside Raw. A few people tuning in. We've got someone from down the road in Windsor. Not very far away, but that's all right.
Hijack their mother's account.
Why don't you jump in your car and drive down and you can watch it live.
MC Warmy, has anyone ever copped a hit from a full 15 shots a second? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people today have been on the receiving end. Poor old Jared in that second last point when he was in the Snake, I think he got 15 shots a second from 4 different people. So, what's that? Nice job names. That's a dedication.
Someone tuning in from Singapore?
Yep. Waxers. Yeah, from Singapore.
Who's skipping in? There, Singapore. Boss Lady Shannon says hello.
Hi, Boss Lady Shannon.
So this is, we've seen Eastside Raw, the team that likes to mix it up and not really play with the same game plan more than one game in a row. Very interesting sometimes to see what they're going to do.
This is the team that's going to go play NXL World Cup this year.
Yeah, they won the Australian NXL. So
on the Australian NXL event.
Getting flights to the NXL World Cup in Huntington Beach? I don't know.
No, it's in Florida. They go to Huntington Beach, they'll miss the event by about 5,000 kilometres.
By about 5 years. If anyone at home knows where the NXL final is, you can let us know.
Orlando. In Florida. Home of Disney World. And lots of machine gun ranges where you can rock up without a license and go shoot machine guns. So that's kind of like Disney World for men.
Florida man. So watch out for that Florida man. So it's 9:30 in East Malaysia in Sarawak. So hello from East Malaysia. Make sure you share it around. See how many East Malaysians we can get on here watching today. So like I said, if you're a fan of US Pro players, we will have after our lunch break, this afternoon, so in a few hours, we're going to have Blake Yarber from Dynasty up here, and also from Impact, we're going to have Keith Brown giving us a hand for a couple of games. So if you are a fan of the US Pro players and you watch a bit of the NXL and stuff like that, or the Millennium, you've seen those guys play and you want to ask them some questions, you can share it around, jump on the stream, and I'm sure they'll be happy to answer any questions you have.
There's all the boys there from Crisis all in the huddle. No wonder they win. Look how many players they got.
You're only allowed 5 on the field, so you're going to have 100 players and it wouldn't matter. So we got Daniel Crawford. He said he's out fishing from Louisville, Kentucky. So thanks for tuning in.
Oh, that's cool, hey?
Yeah.
Like me a trout.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fishing and
watching paintball.
Living the dream. All you need is a beer and you can die happy.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's probably got a beer.
Yeah.
That'd be mandatory, wouldn't it?
Bud Light.
So yeah, Marcelo was actually supposed to be up helping earlier, but he forgot. So if you are a Marcelo fan, he's going to be helping us tomorrow morning. So 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. He'll be up helping us in the pits tomorrow morning. So if you're a Marcelo Margot fan, you're a Dynasty fan, he'll be helping us out. He is on the field now though, so you get to watch him play.
You can just see in the far distance, you can see the semi-pro field down on field 2, off to the top right-hand corner from the webcast there. Thanks to Skyline Aerial Services. Nodding. They use the latest technology. Their drones have artificial intelligence, as you can see.
So Matho on the field for Perth Crisis, trying to take that big can that he's been going to.
Yeah, and then bump straight to the wall he goes.
Flag in the air for Perth.
For
Raw, sorry.
So 1 for 1.
2 players walking away straight away for Raw. So Marcelo, this is interesting. Round goes Matho. Bit of bloody knuckles there from the wall, trading out with.
Yeah, but you
Cliffy.
know what? He went, but
Pete Martin, sorry.
Yeah, Pete Martin took 3 people with him. Well played by Pete. I still didn't help him win the point, but still. It's always a good feeling when you walk off and you got 3 kills.
Yeah, there was only 2 players left alive, so getting a 1 for 1 and taking it down to two left for Crisis. So here's a replay of,
from another match from some other time today.
That's all right.
Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
That's all right. We can watch old replays.
We go back into the pits of Raw.
Daniel Crawford saying he loves the snake. What you do in your spare time, mate? No one. Joke. Just joking. Yeah, this. Anytime they change the snake up and put something like a can or a Dorito in it, I always find them fun snakes to play.
Well, we found with the Dorito on the 50, I know John doesn't like it all the time because as soon as we set it up for training, you can hear ting, 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 ting on the roof. So the paint hits the outside of the Dorito, goes straight up, drops paint on the roof.
Yeah, out into the car park.
Yeah,
Every
car
time you go
park,
into your
ting,
car,
ting,
there's
ting,
about
ting,
10
yeah,
hits
paint.
on it.
Yeah.
So, Michael Guerra saying he was hanging out with Marcelo last weekend. So
class act for sure. Yeah, he sure is.
I'd like to. Where were you hanging out with him? Was that like a practice
Be one of the
somewhere?
events somewhere, probably. Yeah.
Let us know.
Tell us, Michael. We want all the details.
Do a shout out to your event.
So Perth Crisis taking the field. They're on the away side for this one, and you can see them all coming across. Now we're looking at the home side again with the Raw. There's only 4. Oh, here comes their 5th player now.
So the referee was calling out really early on the Raw player that he was out. So maybe he didn't have his gun touching the start gate, or he broke early or something like that. If you do that, you shoot your gun, you're going to get a penalty. If you do pull early, but you don't fire your gun, you are allowed to touch back and then continue playing the game. But yeah, you have to get there first. So the WCPPL was where Michael was hanging out. He said he coached his son, took second place. So it's awesome. Well, we'll get him up, like I said, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Australian Nation Standard Time. If you can make that, and you can have a chat to him.
We're looking at Perth Crisis on the screen from above. Good break out. Oh, and they get Crisis player goes off the break, and Raw loses 2 off the break.
Pete Adams in the snake for Raw has the best number in paintball, I think.
7.62, yeah. I heard that one from here.
Yeah. I think it's Scott Holler, who's really going to work there for Perth Crisis.
I didn't think Scott was coming over for this round. He's here today, isn't he?
It's him.
Let's zoom in and have a look.
That's Steve Browning. Sorry.
I saw Scott Holler in Thailand a couple of weeks ago at the Thai event at Tom Shiverbam's field in Bangkok. There's Jared Baker again, Impact jersey. Guesting with the Raw boys for this weekend.
Tracy's really loving the field. Oh no, sorry, that's not Tracy. I can't remember who it was, but it's someone using Tracy's account.
Yeah.
Says that the grass is looking good.
Shout out to Warpart, did well last weekend. That's good. One thing I noticed about Super 7 is the field quality improves every tournament, not just layout, but the actual field as well. Well, to be fair, it depends on what time of year it is. We've had some favourable weather, and last time the grass was actually pretty green, but we let the grass go a bit long, and we cut it a week before. So all the offcuts go brown.
That, and then we had about a 45.
Oh yeah, we had some hot weather.
Yeah.
We did have some hot weather, but it was actually dead grass cuts.
Look at that.
On top of the lawn. But yes.
Let's get a close up of that grass.
Yes. Looked amazing. Thanks to Skyline Aerial Services, AI technology, and when they do take over, I do fealty to Skynet, Supreme Overlords.
Look at that luscious grass. Just makes you want to dive into it.
Oh yes, and roll over it.
It does take a beating, and it's really good that we have that aerial view, because if you have a look at the footage from early Saturday and then you cut at the end of the event to the Sunday footage, you can actually see the lines that the players run. Usually go into the snake and go into all the bunkers. So yeah, the ground does take a beating here, but
yeah, things like usually like the Masters, it'll be as lush as hell. It won't be a problem. Bit of rain.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So Crisis on the home side, Raw on the right.
Breakout.
There you go.
Oh, Dave Matto to the wall. Scott Holler. Hi, Scotty. We're just talking about you.
So Raw dropping a player early again, dropping 2 players early.
But Crisis loses a player from the Dorito side. Marcelo bumps the snake corner. Give a bit of support to Chris Austin.
Just seems like Raw can't stay alive off the break, so
yeah.
This could be good for...
So Zach, I think Zach just went.
Yeah, so 2 players dropping for Perth and 3 dropping
Elmo's
for
gone
Raw.
from Raw as well. So it's... Sorry.
I don't know if this is something of a thing to come against other teams when Crisis, seem to have been able to work out the lanes in this field, getting 1 or 2 kills almost every game.
Oh, nicely done by Dave Matheson. The wall.
Just
gets the right angle.
Just Chris Sheehan left in back middle for Raw.
And he's gone. I think Chris Austin got him.
That's Nick Lamb.
Oh, was that Nick? Oh, Nick Lamb. Sorry, Nick.
2-2.
Oh, they're both awesome players. Both play very aggressive. Played the snake well. Simple mistake. That was good how Dave was able to just bump back out into the open a bit and just get the right angle past the pins to be able to shoot the snake player from Raw in the face.
Well, that's what's good about the centre of this field. The last round 2, we saw so many run-throughs because it was so open, but this one, it's so cluttered that guys can just disappear in there. Have a bit of a field day.
And a lot of shots, you think that, that's an easy shot, but now it's not. There's a pin.
Yeah.
A giant pin in the way that's blocking the shot.
And it's the same off the break. If you take a half a step to the left or the right, you could have a view of a guy, or you could completely block it out. So it works both ways too. The guys getting into the bunkers can use that to block.
Yep, Scott Holler. Hi, Scotty. Yep, no, not here this event. Yeah, I know. Sorry, man. This is a good round. Did I hear something earlier about some of the imports playing Total War? Well, only imports we've got playing Total War. We've got a few of the guys from Tasmania coming back up. They played last weekend in the amateur division. So some of the felons, I'm not sure about Aspire, but I know there's a couple of the felons that are coming back up to play Total War, which would be pretty cool. And that's September 10th, about 3 weeks' time. 4 weeks' time. Yes, bit of a break. Guys, the Total War video, just giving a bit of highlight of what's like to expect in 4 weeks' time on September 10th when we do the next Total War event. 2 giant armies, and we're back on. So you see the Raw boys on the start gate on the home side, Crisis on the right.
See how they go off the break this game. So Raw with 3 in the back centre, and then going all the way to the W from back middle. So that was a big run from Chris Sheehan.
So Jason Van Dam from back centre's gone.
Yeah, Raw.
That's 5 on 4.
Raw put a lot of guns on the snake, and
Elmo gone, so it's 5 on 3. Oh, and Elmo gets 3 to the back of the head as he's walking off. I don't think that was necessary.
Here comes Marcelo through the W, shooting out Chris. 2 players left alive for Raw. That's Marcelo on your screen there, cleaning up the last couple players. Trying to. And getting that last point.
Behind.
So that's a 4-point lead to Crisis, so that means the Mercy Rule comes into effect. So we'll remember that time, 3 minutes and
45 seconds.
So that's how long it took them to win a match. So we'll see if that's the quickest match we have of the weekend.
Just listen.
So someone write that down.
Just write it on the score. 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'll live it. Yeah. All right, so that Perth Crisis winning that 4-0. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to have a break. We're going to stop for about 45-50 minutes, and then we'll be back. So we're going to cut the stream. So it's up to you guys at home that are watching. We want to hit that. We want to hit these peak numbers. We want to try and get it as high as we can. Share the love around. This is free live paintball, so it's up to you guys back at home. If you're watching in this next like half an hour, 40 minutes, while we're going to have this break, share it around. Get all your mates watching. If you're over in the States, hope you guys can still stay up, or if it's early morning, not quite sure. And
Eclipse.
The UK will start getting up soon. So yeah, this is the Planet Eclipse Open. Eclipse all making this happen. So we're going to stop for lunch, and then we'll be back with Explicit playing Perth Crisis. We're going to have Dan Woods from STK joining us. We'll be back soon.
Peace out.